And we live in full effect. Everybody, welcome to the live stream. I know y'all about to start coming in, and this for the people who doing the rewatch. I got Influential Sports in the building. I got Ricky the Shadow in the building. We got Black Couch Prophet in the building with the red solo cup with the Prophet merchandise. We feeling good. Matter of fact, I'm sorry. We got Mankind Shadow in the
Yo,
building.
what's up? What's up? What's up?
Ed is missing his Lyra shirt because that shit didn't fly. It didn't. The bird didn't make it. The wings got clipped and shit. So it's not
It's
here.
coming soon. It's coming soon.
That's funny.
Devon, what's going on, gang? We waiting for the rest of the panel to come through. Dave coming through. Expert level wrestling coming
Perfect.
through. D Money coming through. But we'll get into some quick. We can talk about the Rock shit while we here. So Ricky,
All right.
please give us your thoughts on the Rock.
Bullshit. That's what the fuck's happening. Like, what the fuck? Bullshit. Here's my okay. First of all, let's start off with how this all started, right? My man, I get it. Viewership is important, right? But all you had to do was just do a surprise appearance. What was the reason for 24 hours before the show started? Not like yeah, before 24 hours before it was Friday, like or whatever. You go on Instagram and WWE be like, hey, The Rock's coming tomorrow now on SmackDown. Bro, no, you do that as a surprise. Because now when you did that, it's like, okay, I bet you it's not nothing that important or anything. And what was he doing? Announcing WrestleMania 42 is gonna be in New Orleans or whatever. Like, I'll say this. He can't loved his theme, loved the entrance. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of liked it. I know people hate on it, but none of that. What the fuck was the point? Like in that promo with Cody, my man, just a year ago, you was whooping his ass. Y'all motherfuckers look like y'all gonna kill each other, and then you end the Raw after Mania, our story just begun, motherfucker. What story? Because this is doing nothing. Like what is we even doing? Who's gonna face Cody? Because like what is the point of The Rock being involved when no one in this story, this bloodline story, is in the Elimination Chamber? Like what's gonna happen? Jay's going against Gunther, so who's going against Cody? Like I don't know, bro. It was some bullshit. I hate it. I don't like it. It's like whatever.
I'll say this. I think there's a story there if they're willing to take the risk. And the risk is Cody saying, you know what, I'll be your champion. Basically, what The Rock gonna do for Cody
That's
is
gonna
what he
be
did,
bullshit.
but it's basically what he did for Roman. If you think about it, he'll be Cody's basically, background guy. Like, let's say if CM Punk wins or John Cena wins, right? That'll be a good story because The Rock will be on some shit like, hey, I don't fuck with neither one of them. Cody, you better whoop their ass at WrestleMania. I made you my champion. I introduced you to TKO board. I showed you off to the executives. And now you, under my tutelage, you better fucking not let CM Punk or John Cena take that belt from you, or it's gonna be problems type shit. You feel me? I think that's the route that they're gonna go. But if Cody Rhodes says no, and then The Rock inserts himself and then he makes it a triple threat match, now that would be
No,
nasty. I'm not gonna
man.
lie.
But let's keep it a buck. Wouldn't it make more sense for it just to be a one-on-one match? Like not anymore, but I'm talking about like at least a month prior to this, they could have made it a one-on-one match because that's what they teased. And also, what's the story with Roman? Rock and Roman still have their story. Like what the? Like I'm telling you, they're all over the place, man. I don't think they know what the fuck they're doing. This feels like last year, right? Where they don't know what to do and they got lucky and they pulled something out their ass. But here's the thing: can it be as good as last year? I don't think so. But can it be good? Like what is we even doing, bro?
Josh, what's going on? Alex, what's going on? I don't think when you hit benchmarks, I don't think you have to try to outdo a benchmark. Like 40 is a milestone. You feel me?
Mm.
So 41 don't gotta be better than 40. It just gotta be good. You're not gonna outdo 40 because you had the Undertaker come back. You had like that night 2 was insane. And night 1 was good too. But They should have did if they could have did Rock versus Cody, but they didn't know the Rock would be available. So I guess the Rock probably wrapped up everything faster than he thought. Now they're like, we got to figure out a way to put this motherfucker in. Yeah. We're not getting Rock versus Roman. We're gonna get Roman versus Seth versus CM Punk if CM Punk don't win the chamber. I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with that, but I still feel like Punk needs that main event. He still needs that main event.
He's still gonna get the main event. You know why? That's gonna main event night one. Jay versus Gunther gonna open night one.
Like you already know how I feel though. Here's my thing, right?
He owed the favor. That gotta be the favor at this point, bro. It gotta be
true. But my thing is, champion should be main event because it makes sense, like But
that's not always the case. What wasn't Seth versus Drew not the main event?
Yeah, it started night 2.
So I mean, the women didn't main event night 1. I don't even know. Remember what was the night 1 main event? Oh, a fucking tag team match with the Rock and Rock and Roman.
Well, that's
so it's like
story, though.
You feel me?
Like, but the thing is, I think I'm almost okay with that because it what you call it? Because whatever happened in that match was going to affect night 2. Because remember, the stipulation was if the Rock and Roman win, it's going to be Bloodline Rules match.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, man. Go ahead, Ed.
I was gonna say the thing is, even despite winning the Royal Rumble, it don't always mean you're gonna main event. Now the fact you nickname Jey Uso main event Jey Uso and he's probably gonna start the show is kind of weird. But the favor has to be Punk getting the main event because if it's not that, then what would the favor be? At that point, then you
triple threat for the championship. We didn't think about that.
You said what?
Triple threat for the championship.
Like a triple threat, but instead it's for Cody and let's say if Cena wins.
I can see that too. That shit is not that interesting. though. I'm not gonna lie. I can see that.
I think it would be low key just because that promo Punk and Cody every time they were doing promos, it was magic in my opinion. Every time him and Cena do something, let's be honest, it sells. Those two are like peanut butter and jelly. They just go together, bro. Let's keep it a buck. But I don't know. We'll see. Most likely it's gonna be Seth, Roman, and Punk, but as long as Cena wins, I think that would make sense though.
Ooh, Rick, you're about to be in you're about to be in for a ride, man.
What
you say, Ed?
John Cena needs to win. I really don't see anybody else winning that chamber.
Word, I don't. Besides Punk,
I think Cody might retain, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If he goes with The Rock, I can see them making him retain. That I'm trying to tell you, bro, because that will like advance this. Y'all forgetting. It's not like John Cena has a time limit of he gotta win at WrestleMania, bro. He can win at another event. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and look, and I was complaining about John Cena. He said he's gonna be full time. Hasn't been full time thus far. If he wins at WrestleMania, is he still gonna be full time after that until he ends? No. So it's pretty much gonna be the same thing. So it's kind of like
here's the thing. This isn't him tying the record. This is him breaking it. Where else can that be bigger than WrestleMania, Letty?
His last match ever. His last day on the job.
You really hold on. You think John Cena is really gonna be on some? Hey, my last match, I'm gonna win the title, break the record, and then relinquish it.
Yeah, you gotta think. John Cena is not defending. Because if John Cena win at WrestleMania, then who the fuck he losing the belt to after that? To put somebody over.
He doesn't need to put nobody over. Randy can beat him and go up for 15. Or if we're gonna keep it on bug, we can have other people like we still got Drew McIntyre who still wants a one-on-one match with him. Brock Breaker.
Lad Baby is spitting. John Cena's there to sell tickets and put. I'm telling you, bro. I can even see them not let him win that shit at all. They don't give a fuck about his legacy, bro. They only care about making money. They don't care about John Cena's legacy. If they cared about his legacy, he would have been broke the record. If we talking that. If they care about his legacy, he wouldn't have lost for 2 years straight in singles competition. They don't care about his legacy. They just know John Cena gonna be there. money. John Cena gonna be limited money. John Cena at Mania. Let's have him win the Elimination Chamber, but then Cody's still gonna beat him, and Cody's the company guy. Excuse me, I'm telling y'all, man.
If John Cena don't win at WrestleMania, I could see him winning at SummerSlam and him losing to Drew McIntyre. Because I think you got to put the belt on Drew McIntyre at some point this year.
Wait, Drew, you trolling? You starting already, Drew?
Oh man, it's too early. Come on.
What the fuck did you just say?
Goldberg don't need no damn title. Why? Why Goldberg need a title for?
I'm sorry. Am I the only one who keeps remembering that Gunther and Goldberg literally teased the whole match? So like, what the fuck is we even talking about? Tell me why I feel like Jay's gonna win, and right after that, Gunther and Goldberg's program is gonna start right after that.
Yeah, that's fine.
It
don't gotta be for the belt. It don't gotta be for the belt.
I'd rather it be for a belt just because if Gunther, let's say they put Gunther over, which they should, let's keep it a buck. Bro, he has bragging rights. Because I'm sorry, this title reign has been trash. Like they have failed Gunther's title reign, and I don't know why. Like, bro, like I'm sorry. I felt like he needed to beat someone like legit, and he hasn't. If we're gonna keep it a buck,
he beat Randy.
But remember, they only did that because of the roll up where Randy had his shoulder up. And other than that, who else? Who else did he beat? Yeah, he beat Damian, but he been beat Damian. And let's be honest, who the fuck is Jey Uso? Like, I get it, he's popular, he's over with the crowd, but realistically speaking, beating Jey Uso, who hasn't beaten Jey Uso in a world title match? Seth's done it, Roman has done it. You feel me?
My issue with Gunther and Jey Uso was that Gunther said it would do nothing for his legacy beating Jey again, which isn't wrong, but you attacked him, giving Jey a reason to fight you again. That's just stupid to me. Like, that's not logical.
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing.
No, it's kind of is in character though, based off of what he's done. Look, they put chinks in Gunther's armor, like he was basically scared of Randy Orton. And you never seen Gunther scared of Randy. He was basically like, yo, I cannot beat fucking Damian Priest without some bullshit happening. What is going on? So it's kind of like he's not the ring general no more. Now he's kind of more like a human. He kind of like making mistakes and shit that he never made. So for him to do that, it is kind of like he's on some arrogant shit and he's like up. So it's kind of, but obviously they won't point that out. I just came up with that shit off the fly. But that if they made that a part of the story, like, yo, Lou with Kaiser, be like, yo, you've been off your shit recently. You gave me a pep talk. Let me give you a pep talk. You want some bullshit? Gunther like, man, fuck you. You lost to fucking Braun Breaker. Get the fuck out of my face. Like, that would be a good way to. Gunther lost because he wasn't on his 8 game. Jey Uso shouldn't have beat Gunther at Mania, but Gunther was so within himself, partying, riding down in limousines and shit, and he thinking he the shit, and he got his ass whooped. Like, that would be a good story, but unfortunately, we not on the writing team, you know. So
if we was, we would have made sense. Like the book.
Jay just gonna beat him, which is fine. I mean, I listen. I like this feels like the obvious choice is the right choice sometimes. Like Kofi and Becky winning at that Mania, sometimes just make the right choice. You don't gotta try to be, I'm gonna shock them by having Jey Uso lose. Just make the right choice. Like, come on, like just do it. Jay need to win. Tiffany should retain. I'm not even gonna get into that bullshit. Jay, whoever Rhea face, if it's not Bianca Belair, Rhea needs to retain. Like, it's obvious choices. Street Profits need to win. Like, it's certain obvious shit that need to happen. You feel me? And that's fine. Let's Gunther partying. Yeah, did you not see that picture of Gunther? He had a Brooklyn Nets jersey on.
Where Gunther look like he from the hood.
Gunther be in the streets too, man. He be in the streets of where he from? Where Dr. Doom from and shit. Ain't that where Gunther from? Latveria or something. I don't know the fuck he from. He from where Dr. Doom is and shit. Nigga, yeah, they be in the streets over there too. He be hanging with Drago and shit. My thing is what happened with Jay going forward, but you can say that with anybody. What happened with Tiffany going for? If Tiffany beat Charlotte, what's the point of Tiffany facing anybody? She beat the fucking best woman. You could kind of say that with anybody. You feel me? What happens going forward is we'll figure it out. Because I had the same thought about Damian Priest, even though I was like, oh, let's do Damian Priest versus Finn Balor for the strap. But we can't have nice things. We can't have them motherfuckers feuded for no reason, bro. They didn't even feud the strap.
So let's talk about Damian Priest a little bit, y'all. A lot of y'all already know how I feel. I like Damian Priest. He's one of my favorites. But man, this man's getting a little too much hate. What y'all think, man? Like,
I brought that up yesterday. I don't really know where all the hate coming from. Because it's like people, I've seen people call him the outlier in the Elimination Chamber match. Logan Paul is the outlier. Everybody in that match has been a world champion except for Priest. Like, Priest he's a great wrestler. And his reign, like towards the end of it, it started to pick up, which is so bad because his reign should have been like that the whole time. But it's like, I don't get all the hate that he's getting. Like, I get that people like Jacob Fatu, but it wouldn't make sense for him to win that match in that triple threat because you got to build the story with him and Solo for WrestleMania. So I don't get the problem with Damian Priest being in the match.
Yeah. Now I'm noticing that like that dude's getting way too much hate. Here's my thing, right? They're saying like, you know, that meme, like that military meme where everybody's dressed up in their suit and they have that clown, and then they put the names. They try like that's what they say with Damian Priest. And here's my thing, and it goes back to what you said, Ed. He's been a world champion. Like this whole Elimination Chamber is an all-star, but they could have easily done it an all-star who everybody has been a world champion. Logan's never been a world champion.
Yeah,
Logan's a U.S. champ.
And you know what was crazy? They tried to bring up Priest hasn't lost a match since October. Okay, that's not that long ago.
Yeah,
and he just was coming off. He had just coming off a world championship reign. So why is that a bad thing?
Right, bro. Here's my thing. Right, Damian Priest. Say what you want, but he's a good worker. Right, he's a veteran because I know he's only been in WWE for a couple of years, but he's been doing this shit for 20 plus years. He was in Ring of Honor before Tony Khan even bought it. Like he was doing his thing. Like I don't understand the hate. Like for example, one of my favorite YouTubers, the Great One. We all know who the Great One is. Every time I'm like, damn, he really doesn't see the Damian Priest thing. But it's like at this point, it's like, all right, are we just hating just to hate? Like, what is the deal? You feel me?
I mean, Damian Priest don't gotta be everybody cup of tea. I'm not gonna lie. I liked Damian Priest. I kind of liked what he was doing in NXT and when he was US champion. When he joined the Judgment Day the first time, I was into it because I thought he was gonna take over, be the leader. But as the shit kind of went on, I kind of was like, he's my least favorite of the Judgment Day. But the end of the world title run made up for it. And then when he started doing shit on his own, I was like, all right, he cool. Like people talking about he the outlier of the Elimination Chamber. Only one person can win, and you know only a certain person's gonna win. Does it really matter who's in it? If Jacob Fatu was in it, he was gonna lose too. So what exactly? It's not like Damian Priest gonna win, or if Jacob Fatu in it, he was gonna win. So why complain about it? He's gonna do you, and you need somebody big in the match. There's not a big guy. Him and Drew McIntyre is the big guys, and you need that. So I don't understand. I don't get it.
No, and look at the Elimination Chamber match. It's really storylines all over the place. Like you have John Cena and CM Punk, they have history. And Drew and Priest, because Priest cashed in on him in Mania. And Seth and Logan Paul had a Mania match. Like there's all like these are past storylines that they're all bringing together in one match. So you put Fatu in there, or you put Braun Strowman in there. What's their storyline with anybody?
Not for you. And plus, go back I want to say like 2 years ago. I want to say Damian Priest was in an Elimination Chamber match, and he was the big guy, and he was doing his shit. He was killing it. So I know they're going to do, if they let him, he's going to be good in this match. Fatu, don't get me wrong. Yeah, Fatu would have been good in this match, but like, what doesn't make any sense?
Yeah, it's not his time yet. Like, he'll definitely be in there like next year, but he got to do the solo stuff first. Like, that, I agree. Get that match out the way.
Because he's another thing, right? Solo was at one point we're like, oh, he should beat Roman. Well, what happened? They gave him too much exposure, and that ruined him. He was in too many matches. With Jacob, it's like, all right, yeah, he's entertaining. He's obviously way better than Solo, but don't give him too much exposure. Keep him, it's okay to miss a pay-per-view or two. You feel me? Like, right. I don't know, man.
I do want to shift gears a little bit because I had a problem with this. Chelsea Green, like with the Elimination Chamber being in Canada and it's only 4 matches on the card. I don't see why you can't put Chelsea Green on the pay-per-view as your mid-card champion to like give him more prestige. And it's like that's a 5th match. It's not. I don't see the problem with 5 matches. And then Nick Aldis was like, you'll have a match next week on SmackDown. So I was like, okay, that's just. So you telling me the mid-card champion can't even get on the pay-per-view, but you had this random tag team match with Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton against Candice and Nia Jax. There's no reason you couldn't have ran a triple threat match for the U.S. title at Elimination Chamber next weekend.
We got to come to terms with this shit. Thank you for bringing up the mid-card. We got to come to terms with this shit, and I'm just going to accept it for what it is. The mid-card champions, if they get on, my boy Dave in the building. Dave, what's going on? Yes, sir. We got C Nation in the building.
What's good?
In the building. What's good,
my C Nation brother?
Real talk. Good to see my C Nation brother.
We want the smoke in the building. What's good, Dave?
I like it. Red Solo Cups out. What up, Ed?
What's good, Dave?
So, what I was saying was we got to come to terms with reality, guys, that the mid-card championships are championships that are only going to be defended on 2 PLEs. SummerSlam and WrestleMania, because there's 2 nights. Otherwise, just be prepared for that shit to be defended on the show before the PLE. And I'm telling you, that's exactly what they're going to keep doing from now. It's going to be rare. Like, they're going to bring back Night of Champions just so that they can have another one for them. But, bro... I didn't see a women's mid-card being defended on the PLE no more.
Are we even sure that it's going to be defended at WrestleMania?
That's so true.
Because
it has to.
We're going to have to wait and see because they building up Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, which will probably be a Mania match. And that's on Mania. You got to put your mid-card champion at WrestleMania.
But think about last year. Last year, they stuffed together hella matches out of nowhere. The Final Testament versus who the fuck did they face? The Pride, fucking LWO versus the negative LW Bizarro LWO and shit. Like they just threw them bitches together. So trust me, this year they gonna throw them shits together. Liva versus hey you want to wrestle? They Alba Fire still employed, right? Liva versus Alba Fire. Let's do it. Selena Vega, you want to wrestle Chelsea Green? Oh, you thought we was doing the Piper Niven story? Nah, fuck that. You go wrestle. Go down on a motorcycle for your entrance. That what I'm telling you. Watch that's what they gonna do, bro. Bring the bullshit go. That's what they gonna do.
Here's my thing, right? Just do a ladder match. Let's keep it a buck.
They doing it for the tag though.
When it comes to the IC title, or even US title, just do a ladder match or a TLC match. Because here's my thing about Braun Breaker. I've been paying attention, right? For the last month, he's been teasing against. He teased a match against AJ Styles. He teased against Penta Jr. He just kept teasing and teasing. We still have the Sheamus story where people would love to see Sheamus win it, right? We even lose at Kyber and all that. So my thing is like, just have a ladder match. I think it should be a good thing. I don't know about y'all.
I'm glad you brought that up.
I agree with that, Ricky. I agree with that. You got a whole bunch of moving parts that you can get a lot of guys on the card with. You know, Sheamus with his story, AJ Styles, a great veteran, Ludwig Kaiser, and Penta's doing his thing. So I think you could throw all that together and get a lot of guys on the card. Yeah.
Because like I keep noticing he keeps teasing so many like feuds, and they have so far done nothing with those teases.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, I feel like they should do a ladder match with all those guys.
We need some multi-man matches.
And here's the thing, right? You can that's your opportunity to take Braun Breaker from that IC title without him looking weak.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I feel you.
Yeah, I agree with that. Do some multi-man matches for those titles. But my problem is, why are the champions chasing after everybody? Like, why what's this? what's the dude's name on the Japanese guy? Shinsuke. Why is he chasing LA Knight when you already beat him for the title? Why is Braun Breaker trying to attack AJ Styles when AJ did nothing to you? Why are the champions chasing the challengers? That don't make any sense.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. Shinsuke Nakamura ain't doing shit for this title. It makes me feel like LA Knight should have might as well kept it.
It should have gave it to Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, you're right. But
you could have had anybody could be.
I would have rather had Melo beat LA Knight. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Shinsuke's not doing shit with it.
I almost forgot Shinsuke's name. That's how bad it is.
Bro, they don't do shit with him, bro. This motherfucker, bro. This Shinsuke, this motherfucker in the background looking at niggas and shit. Like, what? I'm like, yo, bro. They presented him as so cool, so much aura. The new character was fire. I'm like, okay, I'm invested. And then soon after he won the belt, it's like he got the belt. All right, cool. Whew, we don't got to book that bullshit no more. All right, let's focus on Rhea Ripley and Tiffany Stratton. I'm like, yo, y'all, this is crazy, bro. They can't walk and chew gum at the same time, yo, bro. It's not that hard to book each division.
Boycott's comment, because I was gonna get into that.
The main event of what?
He deserves to be in the World Heavyweight Championship picture at least.
Who?
At least.
Who?
LA Knight.
Oh yeah. So here's my problem.
He should have been in the World Heavyweight title.
I'm getting worried though.
I
don't like the way they're treating LA Knight.
Yeah, he's too good to be mingling with Shinsuke, bro.
He had a title run.
Come on, couch, man.
Like, I will say this though. I saw something on Twitter that they said they low-key teasing him, Truth, and Damian as a faction.
Oh God.
Here's my thing.
No. That's the thing. No.
Damian Priest just got out of a faction.
That's the problem I have with that. He just got out of a faction. It will make sense for him to have maybe one tag partner, but a faction, I don't know. Like, and I'm getting word for LA Knight. Like, he can do so much and they're not using him. And I know I keep saying it, but the fact that he's still having the crowd reaction is impressive, bro. Most guys would have been like just done. He keeps like doing his thing, man. I'm sorry. He should be in that championship picture. He should have a world title, man.
Man, okay. If he in the picture, that don't mean he should win it.
I'm not saying he should win it. I'm saying I'm not saying he should win. I'm saying he should be at least facing the Gunthers of the world, the Randy Ortons of the world.
Oh, okay.
Why is he beefing with Shinsuke, bro? That's not interesting.
He already the undisputed champion. That nigga is the Slim Jim champion. He's a champion already.
LA Knight is at his best when he could talk shit on the microphone with someone who could go back and forth with him. And that's not Shinsuke Nakamura, with all due respect.
I think LA Knight best work was when he was a heel, when he was Eli Drake and TNA.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That nigga best work is when he doing commercials for Slim Jim. That's
why you hating today, man?
That's his best work. What you talking about? LA Knight had the opportunity to try something new with Maximum Male Models, and they just let that. Bro, I'm telling y'all, certain people can get certain things over.
We all have to agree that was not going to work for him. That was not going to work for him.
Yes, it was.
No, Max Dupree, Mason, and all them dudes. Okay, that makes sense for them, but not for LA Knight, man.
That shit could have worked, man.
No, it couldn't, man. It couldn't. That wasn't who he is, man. This is who he is. This is his best right here. Like,
and also,
he's hella over with the crowd still. Like, he gets the loudest reaction. Don't say that. Because the
crowd likes Slim Jims. The crowd loves Slim Jims.
I like Slim Jim. Shit.
I don't like Slim Jim. I think that's
propaganda. He marketing to you, Dave. That's propaganda right there.
Hey, I like LMA, but I don't fuck with Slim Jim. That shit nasty.
That nigga is the champion of some meat and cheese sticks. That's what he is, and that's what he going to be. Unless he get the U.S. title back.
Okay, so then doesn't that mean that Jey Uso is the world champion of meat, considering the fact that he was just in the commercial too?
No. He was his partner.
Why not?
He's not the champion of meat. He the manager of meat. Pause.
Nah. He's the listen.
LA Knight the champion.
No.
That's crazy. The manager of meat.
Happen? If he wins that world title at Mania, he's not the world heavyweight champion. He's the world meat champion. That's
don't do that. Don't do that. Because Jey Uso will do something that LA Knight will not do in the next few months, and that's touch the world championship.
I love
that's
how
Jey Uso about to do.
Confident you are.
What?
It ain't done. It ain't done until it's done. That's all I'm saying.
If Jey Uso loses this match at WrestleMania, I will not cover WWE for 2 months. I promise you that.
Good.
Flip this shit.
Hold on. No.
I promise that.
You turned on LA Knight for Jey?
Word.
No.
And he's way better. The
LA Knight's
way better at what? Talking? That's it.
Yeah.
Wrestling.
You don't wrestle bro. Y'all don't do that. LA Knight matches do not be that fucking good, bro. No, we're not
doing it. Uso matches be good?
That's what I said. Neither one is better. So
okay, that's true. But here, let's look at last year.
LA Knight has good matches.
Here's a good example. Last year, LA Knight had a match with AJ Styles. That match was good, wasn't it? Jey Uso.
It was good.
AJ Styles was in the match. Of course it was good.
Okay, but
don't do that. Don't do that. It takes two to tango.
Up to that point, they never wrestled each other, right?
Never.
So that was the first time having a one-on-one. Yet Jey had his twin brother, the man that knows him best. The man you will think, yo,
he's not cooking shit. He bringing up his worst match. Bringing up his worst match. Bring up his best match.
No, that's
Roman. They don't want to bring up the match against Roman Reigns.
Hold on.
Every match with Roman was
anybody can have a match with that versus Roman.
Honestly, Jay's best match was the match against Braun Breaker and Ilya Dragunov. Honestly, those were
his match with Roman was better than that.
Come on, bro. Every match with Roman, every match was fire, bro.
You know what? Watch this. I bet you on my life that WrestleMania match against Gunther is going to be Gunther fucking him up, and then Jey on some last minute get some super kick.
Yeah. Real talk.
But you can't do that because that's how they would book anybody in that position the same way. He's the underdog.
No, they wouldn't.
He's the
underdog. Pen what Jules said. That shit's hilarious.
Let me say, you say they put anybody, so why didn't they put Randy in that position? Why didn't they put Cody in that position?
Because they're better. Come on, bro. It's Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes, bro. That's comparison solo cups to glass of wine, motherfucker.
What are you gonna do seriously if Jey doesn't win this match? I think everybody's acting like it's a done deal. Done.
It is a done deal, bro.
You know what?
I wonder would make no sense.
That's the obvious choice. Sometimes
I'm ready to complain.
The right choice to make, bro.
This isn't hard. If he doesn't win it, it's gonna be a shocking moment. I think it will be more shocking if he doesn't win it. But here's my thing: he does win it. Let's say he does.
Then what?
What exactly? No. Like real shit.
Come on.
Let's be honest.
That's with everybody. Then what? I don't know. If Rhea retains,
that's not true.
That's not true. Everybody. So what the fuck Rhea gonna do? Then what? I don't know.
That's not true. Because listen, when Damian cashed in last year and pinned Drew, no one was like, okay, what's gonna happen with Damian? No, what they said, oh snap, him and Finn are gonna have that feud.
Mm-hmm. And it didn't happen.
But that's not the point. The point is people already had expectations. With Jey, when he went to, what's he gonna do? Probably sell a merchandise here and there. Probably have a T-shirt that says Yeet, and then has the world title here, and then does his entrance. Okay, cool. Which, by the way, can I say something?
And then he gotta defend his belt. Like
I guess what I'm saying. What I'm with you, Ricky. What I'm trying to say, and I think what Ricky's saying too, is he wins it. What do you realistically expect that reign to look like? Like,
exactly.
What are the stories? What are the great matchups? Give me something to stick my teeth in. What's the follow?
Yes.
That's all I'm wondering.
And what was the follow with Cody Rhodes? It's the same situation. Once the story is over, we don't know what's next. We gotta figure it out.
I'm remaining open-minded. I'm just saying, like, y'all want him to have the moment, even if it means he'll stuck as a title holder. I'm not saying he will.
That's what they did for Cody Rhodes. That's what they did for Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, you
But
keep
Cody
saying
wanted
Cody
to finish the
Rhodes, bro.
story.
Cody
Bro,
had
People
bangers.
just wanted
Rhodes
Cody
is
to
the
finish the
number one
story, bro.
face
People
of
didn't care
the
about his
company,
reign.
bro. That is different levels. What who would you put against Jay? Honestly, I just
Roman.
wonder.
You could do Jay and Roman again and have
And you
Jay.
can have Jay beat him?
Yes.
Oh my
Finally.
Lord. Oh Jesus. Why
So he
would
could
you do
finally get a
something like
win back.
Is
What's
that
wrong with
crazy?
that?
That's the same story he's
Roman
telling
Reigns,
with
he
Gunther right now.
can't get
Hold on.
one.
Y'all
He can't get one win.
This is my problem.
Participation ass wins
Bro.
to have.
He can't
I
get
This
like
is
one
my
win,
problem.
bro.
That's the story. That's the
This is
story
my
he's telling with
problem.
Gunther.
Oh,
Do it
I like
wrong.
Jey Uso,
I
don't
got
get
some.
me wrong. But he's not on the
this.
level of
Spin
beating
this.
Roman. Come on,
Then the
man.
Dominik.
That shit out.
Hold on, because this is something I can see right here.
Come on, this.
Yep. Let me tell you why.
He's
First
only
of all,
gonna hold it for
Y'all
30
niggas,
days.
niggas
Yeah.
switch up so quick.
He's gonna hold
bro.
it back
That's
quick.
crazy,
Fuck.
bro.
let me tell you something.
Niggas switch up so quick,
Let
bro.
me ask you a question, bro.
You're switching up.
Yeah,
No, I'm not.
switching
Now,
up.
let me say this. Can I say this? What's the point of him and Roman going at it again? They
Yeah,
just
bro.
made up.
That was just a suggestion, motherfucker. That was who
But
could he? It could be
even that
anybody, bro.
suggestion is trash. Like, I'm sorry, there's nothing. No one's gonna gain anything. I'm sorry.
That's real. That's
I'm
real.
gonna keep it a buck. Who knows? Maybe this could be a good title reign, but as of right now, if he wins it, it's like, okay, what's gonna happen next? What, his brother's gonna turn on him again? Him and Solo gonna go at it?
Y'all bringing up old shit, bro. When he becomes champion, he'll get into new feuds, just like everybody else.
But
bro.
there's nothing interesting off the. That's why y'all are struggling to give us an opponent. There's nothing interesting to follow up on.
Listen,
Roman
one
Reigns
thing
will be interesting.
What was interesting to
I got
follow
one
up on
thing.
Cody Rhodes?
Maybe
Cody Rhodes
this
didn't
can
feud
work.
with Soul
I got one.
They just
How
gave
about
him
this?
niggas.
How about this? Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't Braun Breaker and Jay 1-1 right now?
I think
Yeah.
so. I think
At least
so.
with championship matches? Okay.
Yeah.
Breaker loses it at Mania, IC title at Mania. Jay does his little 1 month, 2 run reign, and then boom, Braun Breaker comes and beats him, and they settle the score.
Or actually, you say that, man. I think you can do that at SummerSlam. You could do Braun Breaker and Jay at SummerSlam.
Hold on, are we really gonna waste like those months with Jay as champion?
Why is that a waste? This is my.
You
Why
can't
is
have
that
a
a
4-month
waste?
reign.
Because what is he gonna do? Who is
No
he
one's
gonna
saying
face?
he's champion for 200 days, bro.
I
If
said
Jay
4
wins,
months.
if he champion for 4 months, that's fine. Like we
What is he gonna do in those 4 months? Let's keep
defend the
it.
belt against it.
You
Don't
gotta
matter.
do
It don't
something with
matter,
it,
bro.
man.
Like
It don't
bro,
matter,
I'm sorry.
bro.
I
It
think
don't
that would be
matter.
the worst world title run.
Y'all
No,
niggas see,
I'm sorry.
y'all niggas exaggerating, bro. Come on now,
Bro,
bro.
look at this.
It's been worse
Listen,
title runs than that.
Listen,
Stop it.
when Seth won the title, becoming the first guy, there were so many expectations. They're like, oh, he can do this, he can do that. Okay, cool. Then when Drew won it, people thought, oh, okay, Drew's gonna go against Punk and this, but of course he lost it to Damian. But what happened? Damian won it. There was also more expectation and everything there. Gunther won it. There was also expectation there. Bro, what is there for Jay? Right now, they're saying, oh, Jay should win it. Okay, but what happens if he wins it?
We gotta wait and see.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, they're gonna if they plan for him to win, they already have something in mind for what's next. Just because we don't know, don't mean that it's not a plan.
He's not gonna hold the championship very long.
That's
what I do,
bro. That we gotta stop that. That's holding the championship for long is now irrelevant. Because look at these these motherfuckers been holding the championship for 200 days and they're not doing nothing.
Hold on, let me be clear. I don't think
bro.
it's a bad thing to not hold the championship long. I don't think it's a bad thing.
He can hold it for 60 days.
I don't think it's a bad thing. But he's not going to hold on to it very long. But it's not a bad thing at all.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm tripping, but wasn't we all agreeing like not too many streams ago that we should start having world title reigns that are short?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I agree.
Like, why does it matter how long he has the belt?
Someone like Jay,
I said that's why I said it's not a bad thing.
That's what I'm saying. It don't matter.
Here's my thing. For someone like Jay, and this is my opinion, from winning it to Mania all the way to SummerSlam, I feel like that's too long.
That's only 4 months.
Bro, SummerSlam is in August. Bro,
that's only
bro. He got
May, June, July, August.
He gotta lose it by Money in the Bank, bro. That's like
he should lose it at SummerSlam because I think
that SummerSlam is a big event. Have the biggest entrance in the wrestling business, lose to whoever. It don't. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna have the belt for a year. Everybody don't need to have the belt for a year. Because look, this is what they do, right? Oh, Gunther, so amazing. They finally put the belt on him. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for him to get the belt. Cody Rhodes finally got the belt.
They're about to do that to Jey Uso. Wait.
Oh, now they got the belt.
They're about to do it to Jey.
They're gonna have Jey have a short reign so he doesn't fall into the same trap that these two just went to. And they're superior to him
because they know he can't hack it. Let's keep it a
buck. Real talk, Ricky. Real talk, Ricky.
So he can't hack it because he can't hack as the world champion, but he can hack it when he ain't shit. That's when y'all like him. Y'all like him when he the mascot.
I never liked
him being the world champion.
I like him still. I like
y'all just mad because he beat John Cena. Now that's what it is. You too good motherfuckers. Y'all just mad he beat John Cena. Yeah, he beat him. He beat him.
Listen. I always been local.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little bitter about that. But I'm a little bitter about that.
John Cena got another chance. Ricky got another chance.
But it's not about just the Cena thing.
I like Jey Uso. Hold on. I like Jey Uso. I really do. And if he wins it, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be in my living room yeeting too. All I'm saying is I think you're letting your love for him cloud your judgment that the reign might suck. It might. It might. Let's be honest. The build-up with Gunther ain't clicking all that much. It ain't fire right like that. Like that's all I'm saying.
Hey, pen what Lab Baby said. What the? He don't need the title. You want that nigga to be James Harden and get this close every time?
I'm about to say that's an ass story to me.
He
needs the title to justify those wars with Roman Reigns and him being second fiddle. He's always the almost guy. That's a story.
Jey Uso has to be Jerry West. He was 1-8 in the finals. He got there 9 times. He only won once. He should not be James Harden losing in the Western Conference Finals.
I agree with that. That.
He gotta get one, bro. Just like Sami Zayn. Just like Sami Zayn got to. If he don't get one ever, it's kind of like Sami Zayn was never shit to me. He gotta get one.
Never gonna get one.
He could get one. He could get one.
What if Sami Zayn beats Jey Uso for the championship?
I don't think they cross pollinating like that. I don't think. He'll actually put Jey over. Actually, that I can see that. I can see that happening.
I could see that. Yeah, I could see that.
And that would be cool. That would be, bro. He could go against Kevin Owens. Like they're up on.
All I'm saying is I'd be cool with Jey winning the world title, but don't try to force his brother getting the title. That's what y'all keep trying to force, and I don't like.
I think he getting the U.S. title, bro.
Nah, he don't deserve it.
They're not steering the story towards why with Shinsuke and Carmelo. Like nothing in my brain unless they do a multi-person match and then he just qualify. That's the only way because otherwise
they're gonna do a multi-person match. I think
if Carmelo Hayes don't get the U.S. title, he should win Money in the Bank.
I agree.
Nah, I don't think so.
That happening though.
Yeah, but
they will make him unsuccessfully cash in. They will make Carmelo unsuccessfully cash in. I promise you they would do that shit. So
listen, I see a better chance at Dominik winning it and cashing in successfully.
Yeah.
Before I even think, I'm like, you know what?
I think they forget about Dominik, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think they don't realize what they got.
Carmelo. Here's what I think we should do. Right, Money in the Bank. They should bring back the $1 million title, right, and make that like a title you win at Money in the Bank. And give it to Carmelo. It fits his character.
What does it get you though? It would have to mean something. Like,
nobody gonna be happy. Fans, you know what's gonna happen? Fans gonna be like, "Oh, see, they had to get a black man some random bullshit." So it's not gonna make nobody. It's not gonna make nobody happy.
There'll be an every year thing. Like, hey, you win that match, you get to carry it on for a while, then you get a world title match. Sort of like the Owen Hart tournament with AEW.
You know, WWE ain't going for that bullshit.
I mean, listen, if they're
going, you don't even get anything for winning.
This bullshit.
When they used to win the big man battle royal, what did they used to get for doing that shit? They ain't get no title shot for that shit. when they won the Andre the Giant shit. They used to get no title shot for that.
They should make that like you get a shot at the U.S. title or something.
Something.
Yeah.
All right. Wait. So we all agree we think Cena's gonna win, regardless if some of us want him.
Oh, the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna win, but CM Punk got a slight. If they want to progress a certain story, CM Punk or John Cena got to win.
Yeah, that's
like one of them have to win. If Drew win, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, no.
Hold on. I think after last night with what The Rock did with planting the seeds of trying to get Cody heel, I think if they want, they could go the route of, look, Cody maybe says no, like I don't want to turn be your champion, and Cena gets desperate and says, look, I'm on my last run, I gotta win the 17th. Maybe Cena sells out to The Rock and becomes that champion.
Hey, The Rock was he wasn't trying to get Cody to turn heel. He was trying to have some sex.
Nah, come on, man. This nigga said that.
He don't want John Cena. Hey, Dave. He don't want John Cena's soul. He want Cody's soul.
Yeah, I want your soul.
I want your soul.
That cute.
I'm like, is this motherfucker the Undertaker now? What you mean you want his soul? Like the
the first thing I thought of was how you tell a girl or a girl tell you she about to snatch your soul. When I was like, what the fuck? You want to snatch his soul? What?
I want you to be my champion.
Y'all don't think Drew McIntyre has a small chance in the chamber?
I think he has a chance, but the problem is you could do that any other time. Like this, it has to be Cena, and if you don't go Cena, go with Punk.
Drew versus Damian. That's the WrestleMania match.
I think it's gonna be Drew LA Knight. I don't know why.
That's another possibility.
I think that's
that shit ass, bro. LA Knight fight for the belt.
LA Knight all of a sudden,
LA Knight's gonna fight for the United States Championship.
Nah, I feel like a grudge match with Drew's all right. It's a good look.
I ain't steal your soul, girl. Tiffany versus Charlotte. What's the worst build up for a women's WrestleMania match? Is that worse than Bayley versus Io? Is that worse than Asuka versus Bianca? What in the last 5 years? What's the worst? This one is up there for me. I'm not gonna lie.
It hasn't been that bad.
No, this is terrible.
It's no. Like it kind of
there's no heat. I agree. There's no
point because it's a lose to me.
And then
for Tiffany, it's a lose. If you win, it's kind of like you beat an old ass Charlotte. The story is you beat Charlotte gonna be like, even if you beat me, I wasn't the best I used to be. It's gonna be some stupid shit, or because they gotta justify why she would beat Charlotte. WWE does this thing where motherfuckers just can't lose. People just not human. That got to be a reason why this person lost. She beat Charlotte because Charlotte is still recovering from her knee. It's going to be so. I'm telling you, they're not going to let her beat her straight up.
I honestly do think Tiffany's going to beat her straight up. Clean.
I think the problem is, like, let's say, okay, Charlotte wins. She gets another title reign that'll probably last 4 weeks. I could probably do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but then if Tiffany wins, who does she lose to? Because if it's not the only person that would make sense for her to lose to at that point, I was gonna say Becky.
Roxanne or Becky, yeah.
I was gonna say Becky Lynch. Or you want? I could see Roxanne too, but it's like
what about Bliss? They're sleeping on Bliss, dog.
I love Bliss.
I think they brought her back to do the spooky shit. I don't think she's gonna be after the spooky thing done. I don't think she's gonna be a recurring character on the
You're wilding guy, bro.
I'm trying to, bro. I think these short term part time contracts are not being a new thing because. Oh, this motherfucker's the biggest star. Some motherfuckers, hey, I'm gonna do the shit with Nikki Cross, and then I'm going home to take care of my kid, and then you can bring me back at the next shit. I'm telling you, bro. I don't think she's gonna be there every week, bro.
I think Alexa Bliss gonna be in the mid card scene, and I love Alexa Bliss, but like at this point, she'll probably be in the mid card. And Drew, your comment that Roxanne ain't on the same brand, she isn't officially called up.
She has on a brand
to qualify. They haven't made an official call up yet.
I'm about to say she's still on NXT, buddy. She
Like
ain't
the
on
match
Raw.
before Jay gonna happen at Stand and Deliver. She'll probably get involved in the match and make her lose.
Yeah, I think I can see. I think Cora
Yeah,
Jade gonna beat her.
Roxanne's pretty much on the main roster at this point. To me,
But she's not on a particular show.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
been on Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah.
She clearly gonna be on Raw. How is that?
How is
that clear, bro? Did she make hella appearances on SmackDown too?
No, she not, because Bailey is on. Wait, what brand Bailey on?
Bailey is on Raw now.
Oh, Bailey is everywhere. I really forgot.
But hold on. Okay, even if she's on Raw, so now the brand split means something.
There's no hard brand split anyway.
Like niggas haven't been on every show. Like we can't make our argument good just to make our argument right, because you know damn well the brand split don't mean nothing.
Yeah,
it's
not
you can't do that.
Look at Jay and Jimmy. They're feuding on different brands. I don't care if they're related. That's not logical.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's no hard brand split anymore. And
yeah, they
cool
clearly
don't.
She was on SmackDown. She popped up on SmackDown when Bailey was there, didn't she?
Yeah, she was in the crowd.
My bugging. I thought she was there one time.
Yeah, she was in the audience. Yeah.
After NXT, she popped up on. Come on, bro.
We're not saying that she was in the match. We're saying that she was on the show. Like being in the match and being on the show is two different things.
Come on now, you ain't catch me.
I had a crazy
the diddler. You ain't catch me, motherfucker.
Hey, I had a crazy idea for how Mercedes Moné can get the world championship in AEW.
But spit it. Look, Dave don't know about this. Dave got to go in timeout. Let me put you in timeout.
All right, so Momo Watanabe, she's gonna be challenging Mercedes for the TBS championship at some point. So you could, let's say you have her retain the championship. On the 28th of this month. Then at Revolution, you have her lose. Now I don't know how fast Camille is gonna be back, but let's see. Mercedes, she wrestled a week straight, and she had like some squash matches. Have a 10-minute match on Dynamite or whatever. Then she lose to Camille because she overworked her body. Then them other championships, the other three she still got. You do a ladder match to have her lose those titles, and then you start a feud with her and Mariah May, and Mariah May is the reason that she lose in the ladder match. Then you start that feud, and eventually you get to a triple threat match with them three and Toni Storm. You have Mariah May take the pin, then Mercedes gets her one-on-one match with Toni Storm at, let's say, All In, and then that's where Mercedes beats Toni Storm for the championship.
That ain't a bad booking, because I do feel like Mercedes and Toni Storm are probably the two most interesting women on the roster. But damn, you think Sasha Banks needs another championship?
She gonna win the world championship.
She needs to be the main one, at least one. Yeah.
Wow.
The only reason why she's not the main one because she did some Cody Rhodes shit. She wants some. When she got there, she probably like, "Hey, bro, don't put that fucking main strap on me quick because they gonna hate that shit, and then you're not gonna look credible. Let me get the mid shit. I'm gonna get the main shit down the line." If Cody was still there, he would have eventually got the main shit. Even though he said he's never gonna fight for the mid, he would have figured out a way to get the shit.
Like you know how WWE had how they split up the tag titles. They could do that in a ladder match somehow with some random women in Japan to get those titles off of her. Then you can do a program with her and Mariah May leading to the Toni Storm feud.
I think she need to lose wherever those belts came from. She need to lose those belts there. That's what we don't care about them. I don't want to see them little ass belts. Them belts skinny.
They're not small.
I was wishing that Momo Watanabe would have challenged for one of the other ones and not the TBS title, because I only see Camille winning that title. Or you could do Megan Bane, like you said. If Camille don't come back, you could do Megan Bane.
Megan Bane, that's a good looking woman, fellas. That's the Amazon. I know WWE like, damn, what the fuck they find this one at, bro?
What do y'all think? Whatever y'all think about Chicago's comment? That it's interesting. Drew McIntyre being Rock's corporate champion. It's interesting, fascinating.
I want Cody to say yes. I want Cody
to say yes, but not right away. Not right.
Yeah, I mean,
like I want something desperate and fucked up to happen to where he's like, now I gotta sell my soul. Like I gotta sell out.
But I want them to interact.
Thing could be John Cena taking that belt. That's all I'm saying.
But The Rock not going to be around for The Rock is around for here up until April, whatever. After that, you know what I'm saying? Then it's gonna be like, hey, I was talking to Rock on the phone. He said I got a title shot. It's gonna be like
dumb. They always have like pre-recorded shit. You know how WWE does some vignettes and segments pre-recorded, but
that Kevin Owens thing was funny because Kevin Owens was probably in there chilling with Sami Zayn, and he was like, "Let me cut this promo real quick."
Mm-hmm. I'm interested in that match, but I wanted that match to be at Mania. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I wanted Sammy to side with Kevin Owens and help him beat Cody, but they didn't have the balls to do it. But
Drew, what?
You'd be wildin', bro.
Niggas have got to chill out, bro. Leave her alone, bro. She didn't shave.
You noticed all of that? Damn.
Nah. The wardrobe malfunction was bad, but like I wasn't really trying to, I was trying to be respectful. Hey, listen, but hold on though. You'll still smack though. So you
real
should.
Talk.
So I don't want to hear that, nigga. You don't care if she had hair on her arms or back, nigga. You'll crack respectfully.
You'll crack.
So, but yeah, man, I'm interested, man. But speaking of the mid card though, I don't like what they doing, man. They got the IC champions in the crowd, fucking like they shooting a music video and shit. Bro, Braun Breaker does not wrestle on Raw. That is, bro.
Lately, he hasn't been. Yeah.
Lyra and Chelsea Green has wrestled, and the DIY have wrestled more than any other champion on weekly episodic television. Think about that. Any other champion.
Mm-hmm.
DIY, Lyra, and Chelsea Green are only champions that wrestle. Everybody else got too much aura.
Alex says Jude got him Googling now. Look how thirsty this nigga is. He's like, I don't give a fuck. I don't hear that shit is.
You ain't gonna find that shit, bro.
I don't blame him, bro. I don't blame you.
Listen, none of the champions defend their titles. Look, DIY does. DIY does. Chelsea Green did too.
Yeah, she defended the title.
I think Triple H. I think Chelsea's the only one he's really featuring like that. Honestly, out of the mid cards for both men and women's lately, and I think she's doing a good job. But I don't know, Triple H. I think he takes it too far with trying not to overexpose champions. Like, put them on the show and let them run wild, man.
Especially because you are these, all right, Cody, Rhea, all right, cool. But bro, you're not putting Braun Breaker in matches. You're not putting what? Bro, it's Braun Breaker. He's hella young. Let the nigga wrestle. What the fuck?
Dakota Kai and Ivy Nile had a hell of a match for that number one contender spot.
But the problem is Ivy Nile should have won. She was already
Ivy Nile. But I think they're saving it because they want Ivy to be the one to beat Lyra. That's what I think. But
I hope that's not the case. It's no point in building the story if she gonna lose the number one contenders match. That's just silly. And then you had Lyra take a pin to Bayley on TV as a champion. What's the point of that?
Because you can't put Lyra and Roxanne in. Was Lyra which one we gonna put in type shit.
No, Lyra shouldn't have been in the match at all. That's what I'm saying. She shouldn't have been. I don't think any champion should be in a qualifying match for the Elimination Chamber.
Being a mid-card champion should give you a bye. On dogs, it should. In certain
championships should be defended in Elimination Chamber.
I agree. They need to get back to that.
But then if you do that, you can't. You could also argue that Bianca and Naomi should have been in this shit either. Because think about it, it's literally the same situation that Naomi and Sasha Banks was in.
No, I made a short.
We in some fucking bullshit matches, but we're not defending the fucking belts. We're gonna defend the belt on the Raw before Elimination Chamber, and we're probably gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. They be doing weird shit.
I made a short about that. I don't think any champion should be in a qualifying match. You're the tag champ, a mid-card champion. You should be defending your title. You shouldn't be trying to compete for a world championship at that time. Yeah. I don't like the idea of that.
Yeah.
Hey, super tall black man. That's a crazy. But listen, I don't even care about how many times it should be defended. I'm just talking about the mid-card champion wrestle, because you can justify a mid-card champion even calling somebody out to wrestle him and still being like, Oh no, that's not for the strap though. I hope you don't think it's for the strap. If Braun Breaker did something like that, that makes logical sense because he's supposed to be a heel. If Chelsea Green does that, that makes logical sense because she's a heel. But I'm saying I want to see the mid-card champion wrestle at least 2 shows or like at least 1 show a month. Like I'm paying tickets to come see, and I'm watching fucking Ludwig Kaiser and Pete Dunne every week. I can't see like that would make sense to me. Like I can't see Braun Breaker wrestle.
Hey, in 2016, The Miz, he was always on SmackDown defending that IC title.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we need to get back to.
Seth Rollins was wrestling with the United States Championship.
Yeah, it don't got to be every week, but it has to be a more consistent basis of these champions wrestling.
I agree with that. Yo, let me throw this at y'all. Who y'all think got the higher ceiling? Solo or Jacob Fatu?
Everybody gonna say, I think, and I'm not trying to be, I'm not even trying to be different. People are gonna say Jacob Fatu off of what he's recency bias and like his height of popularity, but people haven't paid attention to the journey of Solo Sikoa. There's a very good story you could tell. I'm gonna make a video about it. See, obviously Fatu is not obvious because think about him as the street champion NXT to now. That's character progression. That's years of experience. That's work. He's younger. 2, he has more. Hey, I was NXT North American champion. I was essentially the tribal chief. Hey, I went toe-to-toe with Roman Reigns. I went toe-to-toe with Cody. So it's not like he don't got nothing to back him. People are going to say Jacob because Jacob right now is at the height of his popularity. I would say Jacob can be more popular than Solo. If you're talking about ceiling, I still think that WWE don't know what they could do with him. I think they're going to make his ceiling IC champion, and then one day they'll realize, he need to be world heavyweight champ. I'm talking about Jacob Fatu. I don't think WWE really knows. I don't think they know.
I don't know. I feel like Solo and Jacob have world title capabilities. I
can see them being world heavyweight champion.
I can see them winning the WWE title at some point.
I don't know, bro. WWE title,
way down the line. I'm talking. I could see it. Both of them. If they have a match, I could see it being a sleeper match on WrestleMania. But I agree with what you said about Solo. I still think he has a lot of upside, but I feel like Jacob Fatu is like getting over faster than Solo did. He's getting over as a real fast rate, and I don't even think it's been like 8 months since he's been on the main roster. So I think that's a good sign, but I think they're both going to be pretty damn good. What you think, Ed?
I think they both got high ceilings. I don't know if I can really pick between the two because I think it's about even, to be honest.
It's close. It's pretty close to me.
If they smart, it's close because Jacob Fatu got the experience on the outside. What did he say?
Don't start. He's saying the match will be bad. Stop
it. They both have proven that they can have good solo matches. They have a good match with each other. The only reason why it would be, and they wrestled each other before and wrestled as a tag team outside of WWE. So they know I'm sure outside the Usos, with the Usos, they probably never really wrestled each other like that unless they practicing. You feel me? So when they had their match, they was like, "Hey, yo, they thought so. We're gonna do some cool shit. Let's kick each other back." Like it looked like they produced their own match. That's how that match looked.
Real talk.
It's no way. Name me 5 matches for both of them niggas. I'm not one of them niggas. I don't need to be a fucking wrestling historian. I've seen 5 matches. Solo versus Cody, Solo versus Roman.
Yeah, bro.
Solo winning the North American Championship. I've seen enough Solo Sikoa matches. I didn't have too many to count.
Solo versus LA Knight. They had a couple
come on now.
matches.
Jude can't be telling us to name matches. I said name 10 Joe Hendry bangers. You gave me 7. And that Nick Nilsson wasn't even a banger.
Rhea beating up Dom, Barry Dom to the point. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like what they're doing to Dominik Mysterio. I think Dominik Mysterio will, if Dominik Mysterio and Finn go at it at Mania and Dominik wins and kick him out the Judgment Day, I think that'll bring him back to where he's supposed to be. But where he is right now, they be doing Dominik Mysterio dirty. I don't care what none of y'all say. Y'all talking about him winning Money in the Bank is not looking good because they are doing him nasty, bro.
Nah,
He's a prop.
Dominik's good, man. As long
he's
as
the third weakest nigga in the Judgment Day.
I think as long as he keeps getting the heat that he's getting, he'll be all right. I think he'll be all right. Now,
you gotta give him a chance to get heat, though. He doesn't do anything to get heat.
What I will say is they need to start giving him some signature wins.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
without
female help, no defense, ladies.
Nah, don't say no defense. Fuck that. I'm sick of that shit. Males. Why can't we say? That's always got on my nerves. Don't call me a female. What the fuck you want me to call you? Like, call me a male. I don't care. But anyway, I don't know. But yeah, man, I hate Dom's position right now, bro. He could be winning meaningful shit. He could be doing cool shit. He don't gotta just be Liv Morgan's boyfriend. Like that's literally what he
break up now at this point, honestly.
Word.
Nah, just break up the Judgment Day.
I'm sorry, Liv Morgan doesn't sell the sexy. I can tell she doesn't like Dominik for real. Like she makes me like she doesn't.
You said she's not sexy. What you say?
Be careful what you say about two Jersey dude about Jersey Queen right now.
I said she doesn't sell the sexy love interest act well. I didn't say she's not sexy, but she doesn't, like, you could tell she doesn't like Dom. Like make me believe. Like when Lita and Edge were kissing, it felt like they really were
because they worked. Yeah, exactly. Like I'm like they was fucking
before Stephanie and Triple H got together for real. It felt like they really liked each other. Like when you seen them on TV, like Liv, Dominik, the chemistry's not there.
I kind of
it's not there, bro.
I slightly agree and disagree. I think it's there when they do shit on social media, in my opinion. They be selling it on social media for sure.
They do.
But I will say, I think her, if not quote unquote liking him, is still a part of the story in some way, shape, or form. Whether that's
you think her fucking Finn Balor?
Her and Finn Balor fake arguing and shit like that. I think that's a part of it, bro.
Yeah, I thought that was where it was gonna go. If I'm gonna keep it above, because she kept hanging around with Finn a lot too.
He stole a hotel pass. You remember that? Yeah.
He pulled up in the show with her, like, yo, man.
Finn Balor's done though. I'm sorry. He's cooked. He's cooked.
Finn is. Yeah, I'm done.
He's done.
Oh, Finn? Yeah,
he hit his ceiling a while ago.
He could have won that qualifying match with Seth Rollins because
no bullshit.
We could just do Seth versus Roman. So why Seth gotta be in the match anyway?
He should have showed up there Raw and just made Seth lose. But
that's
you know,
what I'm saying.
Hey, dude, do you work overtime for Joe Hendry?
I know,
bro.
I know he.
Joe Hendry look like a regular nigga that work at Best Buy. What's the difference between him and Dominik Mysterio? I'm confused.
Hey, dude, I know you get paid good money to glaze Joe Hendry.
I know.
Hey, Joe Hendry look like a regular nigga, bro.
Yeah, I want to switch the topic
way more relevant
because I'm gonna make a video soon, either today or tomorrow, right? About the best mid-card title designs in wrestling, right? I want you to tell me, what do y'all think is the best mid-card title design in like all of pro wrestling, WWE, TNA, AEW, whatever?
That's tough.
Mm-hmm.
I really do like the U.S. title design they got now. No bullshit.
Where?
I hate this shit.
You don't like that shit?
The women's one. The white brings out the design.
Does the $1 million title count? The $1 million title is fresh though.
So here's the thing. I was thinking of it, but I'm the whole purpose is like a mid-card title. And then I realized that $1 million title has never been like a sanctioned title in WWE. Yeah. Like it doesn't actually count like in your record, I guess. They don't count it like that. I was like the FTW title.
Yeah, I feel you.
I like the X Division title before Moose changed the design.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like I think when they put the blue on the IC title, that shit made it look way different. Before that shit, I ain't like that shit. But with the blue on it, I like the blue. And the men's and the women's one. I like.
Well,
that
here's the
shit.
thing with this video. I'm just going off of any version, a Pacific version of the title. So it could be one from like WCW too. I want y'all to keep that in mind.
The white IC title for sure.
Oh, yeah, that one for sure.
Cody Rhodes shit. That shit hard. I don't care nobody say.
You know what's crazy though? I think there's a better intercontinental championship design than that one.
Talking about the yellow one?
Nope. It's not even in WWE. It's in New Japan. You ever seen that all white with the gold?
Yeah, they built it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that thing looks like a world title, man. Like I really thought I keep like, oh no, that's not the world title. This thing is the world title. But that right there, I ain't gonna lie, that could be the world title.
Hey, Lab, he talking about mid-card titles, Lab. The world title is the big gold is definitely one of the best looking for sure. But he talking about the mid-card.
Yeah, because everybody talks about the world titles. We need to talk about like the mid cards. Like I feel like that's gonna be very difficult.
Hey, Chicago, Karrion Kross got one of the best characters right now that they just don't utilize.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, if they do a multi-man match for the IC title, Karrion Kross better be in that. I would like to see that.
I would like to see that.
But my thing with him is they're not telling us which direction it's gonna go in. Is he gonna go after Sami Zayn or Seth Rollins? Because he's been teasing Seth Rollins shit for like hella weeks, but now he's dressing up like Sami Zayn. So which one is it? I think what they're trying to see is what they're gonna do for Roman. If Roman don't do anything with Seth, I think then he gets Seth. I think that's what they're kind of trying to do. Really? But I think he should just have a match. Because if Kevin and Sammy end at Elimination Chamber, then just let him and Sammy get a match. I think that'll be good for Karrion Kross.
That's a come up, honestly.
Whoop Sami Zayn ass. Yep.
Yeah, beat that ass.
The AEW International title is nice too.
Yeah, I like both of them.
Which one?
The Continental and International for AEW.
Okay, the Continental. I like that design. I just wish you had a little bit more in it.
Yo, no bullshit. The NXT North American titles, fresh.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. That's like the best one in my opinion.
I want them to change the color of the strap just to see how it would look, though. I want to see how it will look.
What color, though?
Not black.
Just okay, good. I've seen a fan make an edit. I didn't like how it looks like in black.
That shit ugly.
But here's the thing. I don't know what color will go. Like yellow?
Ooh, but throw purple on that bitch like the cruiserweight.
Nah.
Purple or green, that would be hard.
Listen, if Velveteen Dream had it and they did that, that would have made sense.
All right, y'all, I'm about to end the stream. Ricky said, it's like, no. You can't mention that name around here, apparently. Apparently, people get in their feelings. But I don't care.
Shout out to Velveteen Dream, man.
Gives a fuck. Fuck all of you. You all talk about Vince McMahon and Chris Benoit. Shut the fuck up. Suck a dick.
That's facts.
Like, suck a mean-ass dick. Like, the fuck? Like,
I would love to see Velveteen Dream wrestle again.
Speaking about Chris Benoit, how we feel about?
Nah, don't talk about that dude though.
No. About the theme song. So remember, his theme song was a song made by this band. I forgot what was their name.
Our Lady Peace.
For the first time in like over 20 years, they finally performed that song, and they said we're not gonna let this song be like known as that song from that dude that did X, Y, and Z. We're gonna beat this song like this is our shit.
They shouldn't. I listen to that shit every day. Every time I go to the gym, I listen to that shit. I'm like, fuck him. This is bro. They made that song. That song was just not for him. That shit was then given. No. We're not doing that. That shit was hard. I don't care. Nobody say.
What y'all think?
I agree. They made that song probably. They made that song without even Chris Benoit in mind. So it just so happens he used that as his theme. So that ain't their problem.
Bro, even Kane's song, right? That shit is for him, but they use that shit for other shit. That shit was the Punisher soundtrack. That shit was a regular song. So it got the Kane background music, but that's a regular song. We're not doing that. Nah, come on now.
What about you, Ed?
I don't really think nothing about it.
Yeah, fuck out of here. I'm listening. I'll listen to that. If I get copyright, I'll put that shit on right now.
Shit.
Bronson Reed should team up with Jacob. Yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be a dope team up.
Yeah.
Bronson
Wait,
Reed with
is
that
Bronson Reed still
bloodline was
injured?
dope. Yeah, he ain't coming back this year, bro.
Damn. Wait, this year? Wait, he's out for the whole year?
Maybe not the year, but I'm saying he's not coming back this season.
Until
He'll
like
probably
later?
like after August, maybe, or some shit.
Oh, all right, I can see that.
Both of his feet, both his knees, legs, whatever. Nah. He gonna stay on Twitter though. The NWA television. NWA got some dope belts. I just them shits look old as
Hey,
fuck.
Alex, did you find that Jada Parker picture?
Oh man, but let's shift gears a little bit, y'all. Let's talk about Rhea Ripley. I made a Rhea Ripley video the other day. What's next for Rhea Ripley? Matter of fact, let's cash in our official Elimination Chamber predictions and picks. I want Bianca Belair to win in the worst way, but I'm gonna officially cash in Bayley as the winner for the Women's Elimination Chamber.
Bayley?
And the story is gonna be that Rhea Ripley beat the 3 horsewomen 3 years in a row. That's the story for that. For the men, I'm gonna say John Cena, but it's gonna end up being a triple threat match with CM Punk cashing in his favor, and then The Rock is gonna be pissed. He's gonna make sure Cody Rhodes win. I think that's my prediction.
Okay, so let me get this straight. The women's chamber is Bianca, Bayley, Naomi,
Roxanne,
Liv, and Alexa, right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing with that, right? I have a feeling it's gonna be Bayley, just because Naomi and Bianca are still with this whole Jade situation, which, let's be real, is gonna be them. One of them's gonna be it, and they're all gonna be in a lot of trouble or whatever. Roxanne Perez just came up to the main roster, right? It's a little too early, some would say. Liv just got done winning that title. Ain't no reason for her to win it back. And Alexa just came back. You feel me? So, yeah, I gotta go with Bayley on this one.
Everyone else literally has a story except for Bayley. Like literally, everybody else got something they can do at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but
Liv and Raquel are about to win those
the
belts.
reason why I don't like that pick, because to me it feels like Bayley's never been Bayley's just never been more boring. I like Bayley, but she's boring right now. That's why I struggle with that. I think Bianca's gonna win this. I think WWE has wanted the Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley for a while, but they haven't had a moment. I think this leaves a moment for them to do it, even while she's tag team champ. So I'm gonna go with Bianca. I think that's a big time matchup.
Jude, where was you at when I made the Jay video?
And then for the men's, it really does. I mean, they could shock us, because we did think we knew who the favorites was with Royal Rumble, and then Jay won.
Yeah, but this is different, though.
This is different. I think you have to go with Cena or CM Punk. My only problem with CM Punk using his favor after, it's like you let your body go through the brutalization of the chamber just to use the favor. You might as well just lay back and use the favor by itself, and then somebody else got that spot. But I think Cena's gonna win, and you do Cena Rhodes straight up 1-on-1. I would rather a 1-on-1. I don't have a problem with a 3-way, but I'd rather a 1-on-1.
That shit next Saturday, right?
Yeah. I see Bayley winning for the women. They're gonna do the story of she beat 3 of the 4 horsewomen back to back to back. I mean, it's right there. So I wish it would be Bianca, because I enjoy that match more, but Bayley probably gonna get the win. Then for the men, I see John Cena winning, but I feel like WWE gonna piss people off, and the last two gonna be Damian Priest and John Cena, just to make the fans on the internet mad. Priest gonna come that close, and then John Cena gonna win, and it's
Alexa. I feel like Alexa has more of a chance than Bayley.
Really?
I really do.
Alexa's gonna Alexa's not gonna make it in the chamber, or there's gonna go black, and then Nikki Cross gonna be sitting there. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
Rob Lee.
telling you.
That could be, that's not a bad prediction right there.
Chicago, I wouldn't say LA. I wouldn't say LA Knight's a bad wrestler. I wouldn't say that. Yeah. He don't botch people make mistakes. He don't botch all the time, bro. I wouldn't say that. That's exaggeration. That's exaggeration.
Speaking of botch, what the fuck was Nia thinking? Like, I appreciate that she's trying to be more safe now, but that
not whatever that shit was ass.
Bro,
she did it on both of them.
She did it mad soft, bro.
Yeah, that shit was like this.
Yeah, that is so.
And I love Nia Jax, but that was terrible, bro. I was like, oh my.
I don't think they should have done. No, that match, just the match alone was bad. Then the stuff after the match, it was like
terrible.
You have what Trish Stratus getting jumped and Tiffany Stratton, she just looking at her like she can't do it.
Right.
And then
Charlotte was there for no reason. Why are you gonna sit there if you're not going? I will follow up and attack too. You a heel, so you might as well attack with Nia.
And then I get, and I ain't gonna say too much about Nia Jax. I get that she's trying to be safe, but they could have.
They on your ass, Ricky.
I get that Nia Jax was trying to be safe.
It's not mine, it's my wife's.
Nah, don't lie, nigga. Don't lie.
It's not mine.
But from the Candice and Tiffany match to really, actually, from the promo to the end of the match and the beatdown, it was all just bad.
Tiffany, I think Tiffany would look better amongst her peers doing shit like that. Like if her and Roxanne had a promo battle, it's the battle of the bad promo battle. So it's not noticeable that she's not good. That you know what I'm saying? I'm dead ass.
Violated.
Bro, they both, bro, stop it. They are both terrible at promos, bro. And I like both of them.
Tiffany's not the worst.
She's not good.
I just made tipstery.
What?
Hey, Candice.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was funny.
Tipstery?
Like, it's one thing to say it's tipping time, but
that promo she did before Charlotte came out was terrible, bro. That shit was terrible.
It's all
and at WrestleMania, I'm gonna be. I was like, oh my.
And look at the brass. At least she's not saying Tiffy Mania.
Oh, she's going to. Don't see. Watch.
At least she's not.
At WrestleMania, it's gonna be Tiffy Mania. Charlotte gonna be like, this bitch.
You know what?
I came back for this.
You know what bothers me, man? When she did that promo on Becky on NXT, she was talking her shit, bro. We got.
That's what I'm saying. That was good.
Like she was like, "Listen, little bitch," like, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like she aggressive with it. Like, okay, we got no sexy red in WWE. Man, who gives a fuck? The fuck you want sexy red?
I don't want to hear get it sexy while I'm wrestling, motherfucker.
Right. Like,
Alex, what's going on, gang?
I don't want. Listen. I don't want my loading screen to 1 minute have Cena and Randy, right, and then the soundtrack goes like, "I'm on around, my 100 pounds."
Nah, you know what song gonna come? That's like, boy, you know this ass super fat. I'm like, bro, I don't want to mute. I'm not listening to the soundtrack anyway. I'm not gonna lie. I'm putting all the wrestling theme songs as my soundtrack, except for the Judgment Day. Ooh.
Oh, what the fuck were they thinking?
Them niggas suck. Def Rebel was ass, yo.
Bro,
Def Rebel was ass.
Bring Jim Johnson back. Like, Jesus.
Now I heard he falling off too, bro. They say he made the New Day new shit. That shit is terrible.
No, that wasn't true.
I don't know. I saw it. I thought it said Def Rebel, but I don't know.
What happened was, right, on Netflix fucked up with, you know how like when you have the subtitles on, I don't know why, but Netflix said it was Jim Johnson's, but they came out saying no, it wasn't him. So they kind of fucked up there. But I don't know, man.
Hold on, what the hell? I just got a random ass email. Let me block this nigga.
Should be careful, man.
But Fatal Influence theme is kind of hard. I don't be paying attention to that. I gotta listen. I heard it is, but the new Judgment thing. Jew, stop.
What?
Stop it.
Bro, yeah, he just trolling, man. I think he's a troller, bro. Yeah, let's talk about AEW. So it's official. Samoa Joe, Hook, and whatever the fuck the other dude's name is.
Shibata.
Yeah, they it's called the Ops.
That name is absolutely terrible, but at least they have a name, because they've been for a minute. But at least they have a name.
But here's my thing, right?
I don't like them putting Samoa Joe in a faction, man.
But they've been a faction for a minute. That's the thing.
Sure, they've been like teasing it for a while now.
He had just came back from it. Was he injured?
Yeah, I feel you.
Time off. He was taking time off.
Yeah,
Samoa Joe. I feel like Samoa Joe's the best when he's just like that lone destroyer. Yeah. But I see the vision they're going with guys that like just straight kick ass and sticking together. So I see the vision. It has potential.
But I really like it for Hook. Just him getting that experience being around.
Yeah.
I do like that for Hook.
I like it for Hook. Yeah.
I'll say this. I felt like if there was a faction I would have pushed Samoa Joe in, it'll be the Hurt Business.
I like that better, Ricky. Yeah. Actually, I like that.
He fits it. All you gotta do is just give that man a suit, and he fits, and he's right in.
My only problem is he ain't like a pure nigga, but he is black. He's a person. He's a person of color.
Can I be honest?
He's a person of color. He counts.
Yo,
I'm gonna be honest. I prefer him over the Usos and all these other dudes that swear they're down. If I'm gonna keep it a buck,
that's hilarious.
That's crazy. Hey, but AEW. Hey, I'm glad you brought up AEW because this month they've been amazing. This month, like I really been enjoying AEW, and if y'all not tapped in the chat, y'all need to tap in because that's where the champions actually wrestle at. Your champions actually wrestle in AEW.
I might watch Collision tonight. I'm thinking about it.
I probably will too. Hey,
I only really watch Dynamite. I ain't gonna front.
Hey, Chris Jericho.
Collision been cooking lately.
Yeah, hey, Chris Jericho, funny. He put a band on Bandito head. Now he got a championship match against him tonight. That's hilarious.
Yo, but how the fuck is that racist though? How is saying a non-black person is not black? How is that not racist? Like what the fuck?
If the cops pull him over, if the cops pull him over, he could pass as biracial. Whereas
he'd be like, I ain't gonna lie.
If the cops pull over R-Truth, you know he's just a black guy.
R-Truth is crazy, bro. That was the most radical example you could have used. the supreme black overlord of black people in
dark
WWE.
Skin, dreads, like damn, Dave,
Yo, I was just pulling random names out of the hat, bro. But
I'm ready to pack it up though with R-Truth. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, I think I'm done with him taking up TV time. Though.
This shit is embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
No, because I'm so mad that Lil
Morgan.
Yo, guy just don't like that Mello has to deal with. Yo, this dude.
It's embarrassing, bro. It's not even just him. Damian Priest got to deal with him. LA Knight got to deal with him. It's like, okay. It's like, all right, let R-Truth have his one serious match against John Cena before the shit is over. Please, just let him do it.
Not even that. No.
That's a good go away match.
I get
to wrestle my hero John Cena.
Let's talk. Why are we
put him on the pre-show hype place where Big E would be at? I think that's the perfect place where you can put him.
Why are we acting like Chris Jericho is bad all of a sudden? Like, what is?
AEW run has been whack lately, though.
Because he's not in your company. Because he's not in their company. If Chris Jericho and Mercedes Moné was in WWE, oh my gosh, this is the greatest shit. That's wrong. That's
Chris Jericho is the Ring of Honor World Champion. Y'all didn't even watch Ring of Honor at its peak. So what are y'all complaining for?
They don't even know how to watch the shit.
Trash or not? Like the fuck?
Like he having and that match with Bandito might cook tonight. Chris Jericho would probably win.
Hey, yo, Coach, get Jay Quan out of the fucking chat. Get Jay Quan out of the fucking chat. He's bugging, bro.
I had you with the Seth Rollins laugh.
He's a hidden gem. I don't think he's the backbone. I think he's a hidden gem, if I'm gonna keep it a buck.
He's the what?
Hidden gem. Gym.
G-E-M. He's not no hidden gem anymore.
He in the gym doing push-ups. What you say? That nigga ain't no hidden gym. He the hidden gym what?
Nah, really think about it. Like,
bro,
let's think about who else is really funny like him right now, though. Like Chad Gable, but
Kevin Owens is pretty funny.
But Chad Gable doesn't need to be funny right now. He needs to be more serious.
Kevin
Owens shit not funny, bro.
Kevin Owens is pretty funny.
He's the only funny, but he compared to what we.
He's the only comedy, yes.
Compared to
he's the only one who tries to be funny. He's the only one who tries to be funny.
Santino Marella back if we want real funny.
Yo, Santino be killing me
with the TNA.
TNA, bro. I'm loving it. I love how
TNA, yo, they cool.
Hey, speaking of TNA,
you saw that interaction. Moose came to NXT, then Oba went to TNA. What we think?
Hey, I think Moose has to win. And that might sound crazy, but let me explain.
I agree.
Moose has got pinned by Jeff Hardy twice. And this is your X Division champion getting pinned by an old Jeff Hardy. Now, the way that Moose wins is, if this is a one-off match, I say you get Moose to win with the system getting involved. If you do a trilogy for whatever reason, you give Obafemi the 2 wins to Moose's 1. But I think this is just a one-off. I think the system should get involved and help Moose get the win, because he's been taking some unnecessary L's lately.
He gonna lose.
Listen, I'm excited for this match. And y'all gonna say y'all gonna look at me funny for saying this, but keep in mind I'm saying this because my boy Booker T said it. Both of these guys, they don't need no food, no bread, no water, just straight meat. It's a meat on meat match. It's a straight up super heavyweight. Like, we're gonna see these motherfuckers kill each other in that ring, and I can't wait to see it. Like, I'm telling you, bro, this was the best decision they made. NXT and TNA, like, they so bro. What?
Jew. Oba getting a bigger reaction in TNA than Moose did in NXT. Isn't that obvious though? Bro, NXT is despite people, NXT is part of WWE. WWE is a bigger brand than TNA, but TNA fans know WWE superstars. So of course, Obafemi is gonna get a bigger reaction in TNA than Moose going to NXT. Niggas in WWE who watch NXT might only watch NXT or might only watch WWE. TNA and AEW fans are more susceptible to watch all brands of wrestling because WWE is the biggest brand, so you got to keep watching WWE. But niggas who watch WWE don't gotta watch TNA or AEW. So the niggas that was in the crowd might not have known who Moose was till they said his name. So you can't you can't do that. That's my argument for when motherfuckers try to talk shit about AEW. You can't do that. It's a 5-year company. WWE is the biggest company in the world. No matter who goes to AEW, they will not be on WWE level, bro. Do y'all not understand how longevity works? It's rare that something that's new that comes out at the same time as something that's been up already takes it over. Netflix didn't take over Blockbuster until the switch came to digital. But if they would have been going back and forth and Netflix did the same shit that Blockbuster was doing and didn't move to digital, Blockbuster would have been still kicking Netflix's ass because Blockbuster is an established brand. This is about business. Of course they're going to fucking know who the fuck Obafemi is over Moose. Obafemi in NXT is a bigger brand right now than TNA because, first of all, TNA got hella smaller than what it used to be, and it's a part of WWE. It's the lowest level of someone will know who the fuck Wendy Chu is before they know who what's that Masha whatever name. Yeah.
If I'm gonna keep it a buck, NXT is a lot bigger than a lot of your favorite independent wrestling company.
It is, exactly.
We need to keep that in mind, y'all. So like, knock that shit off.
NXT feels small, but it's still a part of a big conglomerate. Jada Parker and Kalani Jordan are more popular than the most popular indie wrestler.
Also, NXT is on the CW. You got to think about that too. Like, more people have access to the CW than you have to regular cable to watch TNA.
That's valid.
Highest peak was hella long ago, Jew. Their highest peak, Jeff Hardy and them was the world champion. AJ Styles was still over there. You talking about their highest peak? What's TNA's highest peak? Before they transitioned to the blue ring and shit. That was their highest peak. Don't say their highest peak is when they had Bobby Lashley and shit. TNA's highest peak is when Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Sting, all of them motherfuckers was there at the same time going crazy.
I think their highest peak was during the Kurt Angle run.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Christian Cage was a champion.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all seen this, but like 2 weeks ago, Santino, he had told Tessa Blanchard that she had to be in a match because he got tired of her just causing havoc backstage. And then he was like, if you're not in the match next week, it's going to be serious consequences. So advance to this week, and she's supposed to have a match. Then she can't get a physical or whatever. So she come out there like she dressed to go to the club. She's not out there to wrestle. And then she once again doesn't wrestle. And then Santino was like, if you don't wrestle next week, I'm going to have to fire you. Well, she just tested you're a gangster because you said last week if you don't wrestle, it's going to be serious consequences. And there was no consequences about her not wrestling. So if she don't wrestle next week, what's going to happen?
If you're going to sign Shorty, just get it over with. Just put her on TV, let her wrestle. We know y'all going to put the strap back on her. Just let her do it. Like, let's not play around. You know, make it a part of the story, cool, to get some heat. She got to come back and be a heel, guys. She can never, depending on the situation, she can never be a babyface ever again.
That was 10. She's a racist. There's no way she can be a face.
My man, I can't believe I'm going to say this. I think we can all agree that we probably found someone that's worse than Logan Paul when it comes to like being the likable shit. Just because the way she's hated, it makes it seem like there's a chance Logan Paul's going to be a babyface and the crowd's going to love him. Like that's how much she gets hate. So I don't know, man. I don't even know why they signed her back. Because low-key, it's not just because of the racist thing. Keep in mind, when she was there, they made her the world champion. Not the women's world champion, but like the world champion. They gave her the men's TNA championship. And she was trying to keep that shit hostage. So I don't even know why they signed her back. If I'm going to
even outside of the racist thing, she wasn't the best person to work with backstage, supposedly anyway.
Yeah,
like she was on some bullshit. Like, so it's like that don't got nothing to do with it. Logan Paul could definitely be more favorable. If you think about his run in WWE, there was moments.
Yeah, when he had the feud with the Miz, they were cheering for Logan Paul.
Yeah, he was getting cheers. So you can't say like, you know what I'm saying? Now they're booing him for stuff outside of wrestling. If he wanted to, he could redeem himself and still be he could be a babyface if he really wanted to. But now he probably like, I mean, I'm making hella bread. I might as well just lean into it at this point. So it really don't matter now. You feel me? Because he knows that people still kind of respect him as his ability somewhat, even though he stole all the Hangman's moves and didn't credit him. But that's neither here nor there. We'll let that go, I guess.
WWE won't do this. I mean, I don't think they agree to this, but I would like the idea of Cora Jade beating Masha Slamovich for the TNA Knockouts Championship. Just because it'll be something different. They won't do it, but I think it'll be a cool moment.
But then the partnership is too much lack of credibility because you know damn well Obafemi gonna beat Moose. Yeah. Should he beat him? I don't know, whatever. But like they can't, because it's not like Obafemi losing to Joe Hendry. Obafemi losing to their mid card guy. You feel mid card guy. So it's kind of like
hold on. Here's my thing. I get Moose is the mid-card champ, but he is a main eventer. So if he does lose, would it really be that bad for Obafemi?
It depends on how he loses. Like if he when he lost to Tony D'Angelo, you had the family get involved. So you had the system get involved and help Moose win. I don't think that'd be too bad.
But here's my thing. That'll make Moose weak. Like the whole reason why people are excited about this match, right? Is because you put these motherfuckers side by side. It legit looks like two Greek gods are going to kill each other. That's the problem with it, though. So it's a little tough situation, man. Like, because, it's going to make Oba look strong, but then Moose is going to be weak. Like, Moose, keep in mind, Moose used to play in the NFL. That motherfucker, and, them motherfuckers are big as fuck. So I don't think they should do that, man. I think it should just be a clean one-on-one match where you got two big motherfuckers going at it.
Two things. No, I think the problem is, Moose took 2 pins to Jeff Hardy this year for whatever reason, and also Corey. It was just an idea of Cora Jade beating Masha Slamovich. You take it too far, Drew.
What does Zelina Vega got to do with that shit?
Like exactly, I ain't say nothing about Zelina Vega or Rhea Ripley. We talking about NXT partnership with TNA.
Cora Jade should, bro. Whether you like it or not, they want Cora Jade to be something. because keep looking at what she's doing. They want her to, bro. They're desperate for her to be something, bro. They're trying their hardest.
And it's a story there. So if she was to win, it wouldn't be like it's completely random. And it's not like she would have it for a super long time either.
What about a draw? A draw. What, they both get counted out, or they both like shit? Like here's the thing, bro. I don't think, from a standpoint of NXT watchers, if Obafemi lose, it's gonna be the end of the world because they don't fucking know any better. I think from TNA people, if Moose was to lose, they wouldn't think Moose was weak, but it would just look weird on the company. You know what I'm saying?
No,
but the partnership will look weird.
I think but yeah, it's like Moose. The way he been booked recently, it's been real weird. Like he just took, like I said, he in the 6-man tag team matches they have, and he's the one taking the pins for whatever reason. Like you don't have JDC and Eddie Edwards and the other guy there to take pins, but you have your X Division champion taking the most pins out of everybody in the system.
Yeah, that is true. Moose has never been on AEW, but he had a match with Kenny.
Huh?
Am
I the only one who has this weird thing? Like, we keep talking about it, but bro, what's the point of this partnership if you're not gonna let some TNA motherfuckers get some licks in NXT, man? Like big ones. Like, it's like I want to do this thing right. So, War Games, right? Like, well, not even War Games, 5-on-5 on Survivor Series. But it's like, what's the point if you just keep having NXT people win and win and win and win? Like, you feel me? Like, what's even the point?
My thing is, why do they say that it's a WWE TNA partnership when it's not? It's a NXT TNA partnership.
If I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Like, what the fuck? Like, Jordan Grace was big enough to. So the only time they had a WWE partnership is they let motherfuckers be in the Royal Rumble. But Jordan Grace could have clashed with somebody just to clash somebody even before she came over here. But let me read your shit, Mr. Jackson. How you feel about Jade Cargill beating Charlotte Flair for the championship after she gets done with the feud with Bianca? Oh, so you're assuming Bianca did it? I mean, I am too. So I'm with you on that one. I wouldn't mind that. Well, and you're assuming Charlotte Flair is going to win as well. That would be cool. I mean, Jade. I predicted Jade. Appreciate you. I predicted Jade versus Charlotte at Mania before the whole Jade getting beat up thing. I think that would have been cool. So somebody who could benefit from beating Charlotte Flair, Jade Cargill. I think it would benefit her more because y'all gonna say she can't wrestle, blah blah blah. But if she just had a banger of a match with Charlotte and won, I think that would have changed a lot of people's opinions. But
yeah. What Mr. Super Tall Black Man said, the point is to create competition with AEW. That's what I was saying yesterday about the partnership. It's since AEW got the stuff with New Japan and they got the Forbidden Doors, like I think the whole point is so they can create competition. And I was saying, I think they're gonna do this partnership with NXT for a little bit, and if it's a success, then they'll keep it going and eventually do stuff with the main roster. Like you could do the Miz versus Joe Hendry because that'd be more entertaining than anybody on TNA right now. Like you could do that match and have the Miz lose, and I think that'd make Joe Hendry more credible if you did something like that.
Damn it, Jude. Jade Cargill was TBS champion for 500 days. She can carry a belt, bro.
508 days at that.
Like, come on now, man. Y'all be bro.
Her matches are going to be 2 to 5. Her second match with Chris Statlander was 13 minutes, and that was a banger of a match. So I don't know where you
I'm
get
about to say.
5.
We act like niggas be wrestling for 30 minutes of a match nowadays. Niggas be wrestling for like less than 10 minutes, bro. If they do wrestle long, it's because to get ready for that ad break. Like, what are you talking about?
And just because a match is long doesn't mean that it's good. Like, you can have a bad 1 hour match.
For the betterment of WWE, facts. That's facts. TNA, I don't think, like, TNA not really getting nothing out of that shit. If you ask me, they get something out of it because they like, oh, we're gonna get more eyes, we get more viewers. If we promote that Obafemi is gonna be here, we're gonna get a viewer. But they don't really. It's not like they inviting y'all. It's not like they giving y'all big revenue like areas for y'all to wrestle in. It's not like y'all doing joint pay-per-views and shit. So I'm confused. Like, I don't know.
And if they do a pay-per-view, it's just gonna be TNA and NXT.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
And the arena's already small.
Do you know what's my problem with this partnership too? Is that you just know that there's gonna be more wrestlers that are gonna sign to TNA now, just so they can be like, yo, this is another way I can get into WWE. Like, if we're gonna keep it a buck, and they're gonna already take a lot of wrestlers from them. Like, so it's like I don't really see no WWE wrestlers going to TNA unless they get released.
Jules said, so you telling me a 3-minute Jade match is better than a 15-minute Io Sky match? That I don't think anybody
oranges, bro.
Bro, what? You completely missed the point.
Io Sky is better than Jade Cargill. It don't matter, bro.
When it comes to like just in-ring, like pure wrestling, Io Sky is probably the best on the planet. So it's like it's not really. You said what?
I would say that's not a good argument. Like you compare two different styles at that. Like
no wasn't the point at all. And you can
I'm sorry, and not to cut you off. Not only does he compare like two different styles, man, he's just comparing two wrestlers that are so opposite from each other that it's kind of like what's even the point of the argument? You feel me?
Yeah. And like I said, just because a match is longer doesn't mean it's better. Like you can have a better 7-minute match than a 20-minute match. Because that match is how long was Damian Jey's match at WrestleMania? What's that, 15 minutes? Or something like that.
Too long.
That was longer than I thought.
I don't know how long it was, but it was over 10 minutes, and that was a terrible match. We all agree. The worst match at WrestleMania. And there's been shorter matches that did more and progressed to other storylines that are way better than that match. So just because the match is longer doesn't mean that it's better. That's a dumb argument.
What I'm saying is a 5-minute Jade Cargill match is better than a 15-minute Jade Cargill match. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, okay, if she has a title and her matches are 5 to 10 minutes, what's the problem? If you don't have high expectations for her, why would you want her to have a 20-minute match? That's what I'm saying. If you think she's ass. And to be the champion, bro, was Great Khali not a champion and his matches was like less than 5 minutes because he was just squeezing niggas' brains and chopping them and shit? So I'm confused. Like we gotta hold everyone to the same standards. Some champions are meant to be super duper dominant because they're super duper dominant. The only time Brock Lesnar championship matches were long is when he was fighting credible opponents. He was demolishing niggas, whether it was for the belt or not for the belt. How long he took to beat Kofi?
6 seconds.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Jade Cargill could and Jay. Well, I hate to do this. Jade Cargill is the champion. She becomes heel. Then Zelina Vega, she could squash Zelina Vega in 2 minutes, and it would be justified. Even though I would have an issue with that, me personally. Niggas be overrating Japanese wrestlers. What? Bro, stop it. She said Nakamura was good.
Watch it.
You haven't seen Shinsuke in Japan because his feud with AJ Styles is one of the best ever. And if you think that style is anything compared to the WWE, you're crazy. Because the way that they wrestle in Japan is nothing like how they wrestle in WWE. It's so different.
That NXT run was, come on. That NXT run from Shinsuke was fire. What?
Yeah, Shinsuke isn't overrated at all. I think putting the title on him was a bad decision, but that don't make him bad himself.
Now, was he a wrestling god? Maybe not, but he is one of the best in Japan. He one of the best wrestlers from Japan ever.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll take him over Okada. Me personally, I don't really like. I don't know why niggas like that nigga.
He probably was considered a god in Japan though, which that would make sense.
As he should. Xia Li probably the fucking greatest wrestler to come out of China. Well, I don't know if she's from China, but I know she's Chinese. So that's just, you know what I'm saying? And Obafemi the greatest fucking, well, I don't know all the Nigerian wrestlers, but that, like, you can't, so you know what I'm saying? It'd be like that. Shit. Which one of y'all niggas got a fan on? It ain't hot. Oh no, one of y'all niggas got a lawnmower on. I'm on you. But What else y'all want to talk about, man? We probably end by like 7:45. I think I'm gonna watch Collision for sure. I'm not doing a watch along tonight. Damn it! Yeah,
So,
last night y'all got treated.
So what do y'all think is next for like Braun Breaker? Like, because I know we kept talking about he keeps teasing these feuds. Let's say he loses the IC title. What should be next? Should he take a break for a while, then come back, go straight to the main event? Like, what's next for Braun, man?
I think he'll probably lose in a multi-man match to WrestleMania, and I can see him taking a little bit of time off because he's sitting in the crowd anyways. He do the same thing I'm doing. He just get to watch it from a better distance. And then once he come back, he'll be in the main event picture. Like I could see him winning King of the Ring and getting that title shot to be the next world champion.
I like that.
I think he's gonna lose. I think he should lose to AJ Styles straight up because that's not an embarrassing loss. You losing to the fucking one of the goats. Like so, if he lose to AJ Styles straight up, you could then change his character because he could gain the respect of AJ Styles, and AJ Styles could be on some like could kind of be what Baron Corbin was to him, like on some mentorship type shit. But don't become like friends and then just be like, "Hey man, you better than I thought, you young whippersnapper motherfucker." Blah blah blah. And Braun like, you know what? I gotta get my attitude right. This is the second, third time, whatever. I lost my belt, so how can I get better? And then he go away. You show a training montage. Maybe AJ Styles become his Rocky or some shit, and then Braun Breaker come back and become a main eventer or some bullshit like that.
Yeah, I like that.
Because AJ Styles got to beat him. I'm sorry, he got to beat him because then you could do Dom to take the belt off AJ Styles. Like I don't want Dom. I don't want Hill versus Hill. I don't want Dom versus Braun Breaker. Nah. Then you could be like, all right, Dom, you next. AJ Styles don't got to be no damn IC champion for long.
Word. Yeah, he already held that title a bunch of times. Do y'all think Jade's gonna become a world champion by this year?
No.
Really?
Mid-card champion, maybe. You said world champion.
Yeah.
Nah. I can see her being the Women's United States champion.
What you add?
She'll be a world champion by next year. I don't know about this year.
Damn.
Because after WrestleMania season, you kind of really only got some. Because Backlash gonna be in Mexico, so it's a lot of them motherfuckers not even gonna wrestle in Backlash.
That's so true.
SummerSlam. If whoever let's say Jay lose. Let's say it's Bianca that attacked it and Jay loses to Bianca. I could see them giving Jay the win back at SummerSlam just so Bianca don't lose her record. You know what I'm saying? So Jay gonna have or Jay versus Charlotte for the belt. Jay loses against Charlotte if Charlotte would. So I can see something like that.
I don't think Jay should lose at WrestleMania. She should beat Bianca if they do that match.
It depends if they care about the record or not. They probably don't, but I think Bianca should put her over too. But if they make the record a thing, then it's kind of like, damn, y'all gonna make her record ass already? Like, let her be 10-0. Something, you know what I'm saying? Like something.
Yo, I actually want to talk about this, and I just remember this shit. I don't know how true this is, but there's a report saying that WWE bought the rights to Lucha Underground. How you feel about that? That's true.
I think that was fake. I seen that on Twitter. I'm not sure if that's real.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it was real or not.
Yeah, it might have been fake, but I'm not sure.
Even if they did, what would they do with it?
That's what I'm saying.
You got Evolve on Wednesday. And let me get this out the way for you, motherfucker.
Oh, here we go.
Like, I really don't understand. Like, some of y'all niggas, bro, I'm sorry. Y'all are riding cock with this AEW shit. Look, WWE about to squash AEW again. Now they got Evolve. If you think the headliner being Wendy Chu is the headliner of the poster, if y'all really hate AEW that bad to the point where you'll watch Wendy Chu as the headliner over, and I like Wendy Chu, but over watching AEW, then y'all are just dick sucking. I'm sorry, that ain't no win. But AEW, you got to pay $10.99 for Max. Evolve is free. AEW, you got that. I'm like, bro, y'all miserable as fuck, bro. Y'all just looking for a reason to talk shit. you got to pay $10.99 for Max. Niggas is paying $10.99 for Max already without AEW. So that's a bullshit ass fucking argument. Evolve is free. It's free because it's on fucking Like y'all, it's free because the niggas ain't shit on there. That's why it's free.
Because you got a bunch of Target and Walmart workers wrestling each other. That's why it's free.
Yeah, fuck out. You got Izzy Dame gonna be wrestling on that bitch. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, stop the bullshit, bro. Y'all niggas don't even watch. Y'all are some little fucking kids. I'm trying to get y'all niggas to eat broccoli. Y'all saying the broccoli nasty, but y'all won't try the fucking broccoli. How the fuck do you know it's nasty? Eat the broccoli and try it. If you don't like it, I'll put some cheese on that bitch. If you don't like the cheese, then you just don't fuck with broccoli. Cool. But y'all niggas don't even eat the broccoli. And y'all say it's ass.
Yeah, what?
Man.
Ray spot on. AEW been great this year, but y'all don't pay attention. Like, you just watching the highlights, of course you're not gonna think it's that great. You seeing the last 2 to 3 minutes of the match. You're not even seeing the full thing or the actual storylines. Like, watch that segment with MJF and Hangman this past Wednesday. It's 23 minutes. You can find it on YouTube.
They're not even watching highlights. They watching lowlights. It's literally Instagram pages dedicated to putting together lowlights of the night for like a wrestling company. Do y'all not think that's dick sucking? I'm sorry. If you're a meme page, you're a meme page. But these niggas call themselves wrestling reporters, and they're putting together lowlights of a show to feed to people to say that a show is ass, and they don't get no money from WWE. They don't get no partnership with WWE. Nothing. They don't even get paid to do it. And they y'all don't think y'all be supporting. Y'all be supporting dick suckers. That's dick suckers.
These wrestling fans,
yo, go ahead, Ed.
I was gonna say, like, y'all aren't even wrestling fans if you're doing that. Like, if you a WWE fan, just say that. It's cool. But don't be talking trash about AEW or TNA because you're not watching the product. That's stupid.
Yeah, no.
It's like merging with the other companies.
I want to talk about this, and I think we talked about this a while ago, but people keep saying like these big channels like Kicking It with Ross and like that type of big channel, they be saying like, oh, they be getting paid for reactions or to get their opinions out. Like, do you really think that that's a possibility? Like a lot of these big channels, are getting paid to say certain shit or what?
I watched Kicking It with Ross before. I've seen some of his videos on his page. I don't believe that because it seems like he's saying his real opinion all the time. So it's like, I don't really believe that.
Right. Him specifically, probably not. But it's not even that they get paid. Y'all gotta understand. When you watch certain wrestling channels, look in their bio and see if their shit say use my code for WWE shop. It's not that they have a partnership with WWE. I can apply to have a code from WWE shop. But imagine I'm promoting, I got a code for WWE shop or WWE invite me to a event. You can't, it's not that they're paying you to do, you can't say nothing about it because you're essentially sponsored by them. Like Brandon from BDE, he be at the wrestling shows a little bit more. What would it look like if Brandon from BDE said, "Oh man, they be doing black males dirty"? Oh, like that. You can't. That's a business decision, and they can't cover AEW because why would I cover AEW if I'm sponsored by? If I'm invited by WWE 2K to come play the game? Like they book themselves into a whole off of a business decision. Like if AEW hit me up today, say, "Hey, bro, we love you covering us like favorably. We want to give you blah 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 blah." You can still make your wrestling channel, but you can't. You don't got to say nothing bad about WWE, but you can't cover them niggas. And then all of a sudden you see me covering AEW shit. That's not me being fake. That's a business decision. You know what I'm saying? WWE don't literally pay these niggas to say, "Hey, bro, talk shit about AEW." No. They do that shit for free. The niggas who talk shit about AEW, they do shit for free. It's niggas who don't even work with WWE, but they only make WWE videos and only talk shit about AEW video just because that's what they want to do. You feel me? Like I don't know. The niggas who in business relationship, I understand. You can't cover AEW if you go to a WWE 2K event, you was at Royal Rumble, you do the house shows, they let you come to the house shows and sit in the front. Like you literally can't do it. Which is why I would consider not taking that unless the money was like really, really good. Because I want to watch all wrestling and I want to talk about all wrestling. But sometimes you gotta make a business decision. So that's just that. If you want to get big, and sometimes you gotta do what it takes to We make art.
Yeah, I kind of do gotta agree with that. But
We make art, bro. Like at the end of the day, we have to do certain things that our art continues to. It's like sometimes you got to play the game, bro. Like our art, we making this art. We want to get paid. We want to, if not pay our whole lifestyle, at least get paid something, nigga. We be doing these streams and shit for hella hours. We want to get something out of it. So if I'm just making shit, I'm talking shit about WWE all the time. They don't like black people. I'm talking about AEW, the shit, blah blah blah. I don't get nothing out of it. I'm like, damn, I want to make the shit I want to make, but I do need views to keep the channel alive. Because if I just keep making certain shit, my channel gonna die. So I might have to I might talk about some controversial shit to keep the channel alive. Then I can talk about the shit I want to talk about. Like it's business, bro. We passionate about this shit. We have fun, but this business. Like I'm not trying to have my channel die. I don't know about y'all.
Also, people understand that people want entertainment over facts. Like people are more likely to like watch a video because it's entertaining and the stuff is funny, but they don't want to watch a video that's this is actual facts, that is actual proof behind and actual merit behind what they're saying. That's the thing. People realize that, and that's what people are doing. That's how all these other channels get so many views for just being negative about WWE and these other wrestling companies because it's entertainment, facts behind it.
I think Ed opened up a can of worms, Ricky, because he's absolutely correct. But you know, I don't want to come off as a hater, blah 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 blah. But y'all in the chat, y'all see it, bro. You can tell that some people find an algorithm, and I'm not mad at it, bro. Anybody who earn their subscribers, they earn their popularity, cool, do you. But once you find that algorithm and that algorithm keeps working and then you do something different and that shit fucks up your algorithm, it's kind of like some niggas have to keep making certain videos because it's like, if I don't, my shit gonna plummet. Right. See, us, we make what we want because we don't care and we haven't reached to a certain point where I'm averaging 10,000 views a video. Right. I don't give a fuck. I'll make what I want. One day I'll have 1,000, 7,000, 4,000. One day I have 500 because I just like doing it. So
I agree.
It's not even with wrestling. That's like everywhere. Like you even see it with like normal podcasts just talk about like stuff in life, and it's like, oh, the title is always something negative on a consistent basis.
Word. Like, or like with these fucking alpha male bullshit, they have to keep dissing women this, women that. OF this, OF that, because if they talk about anything else, they don't gonna give a fuck.
Right. All we can do, y'all, is worry about what we do. I'm trying to get it. I want to become successful my way, which is maybe that's why I'm not at 10K yet. But even if I'll get there eventually, because I want to do it my way. I don't want to make what y'all want me to make. I want to make what I want to make.
Yeah.
So
with that. But nah, man, I'm gonna head out, y'all. I gotta start getting ready for this mid-card title video I told y'all about. I do a little bit more. I so far got 3. I'm gonna do like a top 5, and it's gonna be like one of each company I'm gonna pick. So I'm gonna head out. All right, y'all. Y'all stay safe. Ed, see you, man. Couch. You know what to do, man. Hit me up if anything. All right.
Or I might got some shit. We gotta drop some shit before. Oh, I got some shit for you. I'll hit you up. I know what to do. All right.
Peace out, y'all.
All right, but yeah, let's keep rocking for a little bit. What time collision come on? 8?
Yeah.
I was going actually. So now that I'm up and I'm thinking, instead of recording this shit tomorrow, I'm gonna ask you. Do you want to do? Because I gotta do these. Hey y'all, if y'all not in Discord, join my Discord. Go to one of my old videos. The link's in the description. I don't feel like going through that right this second, or maybe I will. If Ed, do you want to react to one of these? What you call it with me? Either matter of fact, I want you to do the dream matches. Me and you rate the dream matches from my Discord.
Yeah,
and that shit won't take long because it's not that many. But give me 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to find the link to my Discord. Oh shit, I didn't even put the link in my last. You see, I be fucking up. I didn't even put the link in my last video. I'll put it now. But also, let me just plug this video real quick. Y'all watch another video of somebody talking about the Rock and Cody shit, but won't watch my shit because y'all know I'm talking about some real shit. I'm not just making Diddy jokes all day and fucking all that bullshit. But whatever. That's the last video I just dropped, man. Well, y'all go to my channel, look at the video. Y'all go to Ed's channel, look at his Jade Cargill video. We did a AEW video not too long ago as well. So y'all go check that out. I'm really mad I don't got the fucking Discord. Hold on, y'all. Now I'm pissed off about it now. But yeah, man, we make what we want to make, man. We on the grind, bro. We will get to where we need to be with consistency and hard work, and we just gonna keep it a buck with y'all, man. That's what we gonna do. That's our path. You feel me? I think I can speak for both of us when we said we're gonna make what we want to make, bro. I'm not pandering to nobody. Sorry, I can't do it.
Yeah, like I'm making WNBA content because I like the product. A lot of people, and there's a lot of grown men that just hate on the WNBA and don't even watch it. Like, that's so weird. Like, the WNBA is thriving right now.
I think I fucked up. I gotta do the Discord shit later. But y'all, so me and Ed about to do the dream matches right now. So the dream matches tab is about to be closed for the Discord. But what we're gonna do, if y'all want to do the hot takes one, I'm gonna do the hot takes one tomorrow, and I might have a special guest help me with the hot takes one as well, low key, because it's more fun when you do it with people. So I think we about to lock in. Thank y'all for the love and support as always. Thank y'all for coming through. I'm gonna send you the link, Ed, so we could, get it cracking. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all. Anything you want to plug before me and you get into it?
Yeah, make sure y'all go subscribe to my channel, Influencer Sports. Check out the J video. Check out the podcast I did earlier talking about some of the greatest black athletes. And all y'all changed up the Instagram username, Switchblade Ed, on my Jay White shit now. So yeah.
Don't worry, y'all. The real Switchblade in the building. I'm about to say I rock with the WNBA too, bro. I had fun watching them games, especially the Fever games and watching my Angel Reese. I love me some Angel Reese. So I had a good time watching WNBA games. That's me. Appreciate you, Devon. AJ, see you later. Ray, we out. Alex, we out. Jude, Jay gonna come back with a natural hair. She gonna shock the world. I'm just playing. But hey, next week's stream, Friday, I'm doing Fortnite with the homies. And then next Saturday, we're gonna stream before. Unless that shit come on at 6 o'clock. If they come on too early Saturday, we'll stream Friday. We'll go at that. I'm about to send it to you right now.
All right.
All right, y'all.